The top podcast. Oh, yeah, go. Hey, let's go,
I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay with your all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Mission, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN,
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, just pulling up, know what I mean? Wanted to do the precap. See, know what I'm saying? The Grizzlies, they've been winning a lot of games since we beat them, know what I mean? So I wanted to talk about that. You know, shout to Irvin K. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout to Cottage 81. Shout to the chat. Yeah, man, I love that intro song, man. Shout to Jay. Shout to Nine, too. Him and his brother, they did the beat. Fire. Or I'm just glad to be part of that song. I feel like my verse is tough, you know what I'm saying? I feel like my verse fit, you know what I mean? But I work hard to have a dope verse. That's a fact. Shout out to my guy, Jay. Yeah, man, that's fans, the best fans. We out here. Yo, I'll start with these these trades, man. Nothing happened, man. Nothing happened. We can speculate about what's gonna happen and who, where, how it can happen, and where it might happen, and who it might happen with. Nothing happened yet, man. Alex Torres in the building. He said that Memphis game could be an audition for Cam and DFS. That's tough, Alex. I think you're right. I think it maybe if the if the Memphis Grizzlies is in a situation where they're trying to contend for a championship and they get two players like Cam Johnson and DFS on their team going into the, you know what I'm saying, the middle of the season, going into the, you know what I mean, to the All-Star break. Excuse me. That's you know what I mean? To put them at that advantage the way Cam Johnson been playing basketball, put them at the advantage the way DFS been playing, you know what I'm saying, basketball. So, and they got experience on the East Coast basketball and West Coast basketball. They were, you know what I mean? I just think it'd be a dangerous situation. Them Grizzlies are going to be dangerous in the Western Conference if they get Cam Johnson and DFS. DFS seemed like you're going to get traded before Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson is stubborn to me. He don't want to get traded. He ain't really trying to check none of that. I think, you know what I'm saying, he made a living out here. I think he fell in love with Brooklyn, quite frankly. But I said that to say, you know, I think DFS would get traded with Schroeder in the package before Cam Johnson and DFS. You know what I'm saying? Or they got all their picks too. Okay. Oh, all right. What's up, Irvin K? Say you watching UConn versus Notre Dame game? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Chat. Let me know. Just do the. I mean, live. Just let me know what the score is. Tell me what the score is at half or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't. I heard that it's really it's good basketball, like a good brand of basketball. The way they run the plays. I keep hearing that about college female women basketball in college. So yeah, let me know. Just tell me what scores at halftime, Irvin. Word. But I don't know why they playing so good. What's up with the Grizzlies, man? Why are they so good? They like 17-8. I seen their record. It was tough. I was like, damn. Oh, shout to Alex Torres. He just subscribed. That's what's up, man. We talk basketball. You know what I mean? You could just throw a comment in the chat. I'll be, I'm saying, reading the comments. Or, oh, he subscribed to Cottage 81. Yeah, Cottage, you funny for that, man. I thought he just subscribed to my page. Alex, he subscribed to Cottage 81 page. Yeah, shout out to Cottage 81, man. You be working hard in the chat, man. Alex Torres said, Grizzlies OKC about to be a dogfight in the West. Yeah. The West is tough, man. You know what I mean? Between the Grizzlies, Golden State Warriors, and OKC, they tough, man. Okay, like Curry got the spot, and he holding that spot as the number one guard in the West. But I don't think Shai is comfortable with that. He competing. He competing past comfortability. He not comfortable with Curry being number one. He want that spot. He playing like it. He sure playing like it. John Morant want people to remember, but John Morant, you know what I'm saying, he thinking about the longevity of his career. So it's interesting seeing him go through this transition where he don't want to dunk because he want to be careful. Last time he was here in the Barclays, he did some spin move in the air and it was a layup. That was I mean, that was tough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they nice. Word. Oh shit. What's up, Brockwork? Yo, you funny as he said, yeah, I heard that. Yo, that's disrespectful. Like, he came to the garden and rolled the dice on him. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I gotta say, man, it's one thing to win a game, but for Trae Young to just do that in the garden, like, I mean, is he familiar with rolling dice in the garden? Like, at halftime, are they rolling dice? I don't know what's going on. I don't know how Knicks fans are supposed to perceive this. I used to have a show called KVN Who Run the City, the podcast. And if I had that show, I would be talking to these Knicks fan souls. But since we talking basketball, any Knicks fan, don't have to be one specific. There was a Knicks fan listening right now, maybe, I don't know, Claude Smith, King Ribby, any of these guys. Y'all gotta know that regardless of what y'all do in that garden, Trae Young is in there doing what he's doing what he wants in that garden. And I'm not saying that y'all Knicks fans, you gotta realize, y'all. I don't even want to give y'all no game, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't tell y'all the truth. Y'all change your whole identity to to be electric on offense. Even seeing the Nets lose that way. I mean, you could blame it on injury, but dang, y'all identity to outscore teams, and y'all think that's doing something. And y'all keep trying to score with teams. The Atlanta Hawks play defense and held y'all to 100 points. Defense can beat the Knicks. Defense win championships in the Eastern Conference. You ain't going to the finals without defense, and the Knicks don't got that. They lost it. They rely on Mikal Bridges to make up for the defense or R.J. Barrett quickly. Who else? I don't know. Is Mikal Bridges' defense better than DiVincenzo's? I don't know, man. I don't know. Can you beat teams by outscoring them all the time? That's a no-no. How they don't know that? That shit terrible. I will be kicking up so much dust. I'm trying to be respectful. And I am. I just want Knicks fans to yeah, yo, this is what it is. He the villain. Yo, and this is what I'm saying. The villain is supposed to be an evil character. I looked this up, so I know the definition. But the truth is that he is not the villain. If you look at it for what it is, he's the good guy in the situation. Now, hold on. Slow it down. Hold on. Let me tell you how Trae Young is the good guy in this situation. The disrespect by the Knicks fans is to come on watch in the narrative by the Knicks fans that represent Knicks fans that probably would do or don't do it. But when they got disrespectful to Trae Young and took it to the next level and got personal and I think tried to spit on him or something like that, and when he got crazy like that, a player like that, you motivate him to just always, you know what I'm saying, have the desire and passion to win those games versus them. He put it on his calendar, mark it on his calendar. Like, come on, man, y'all hurt. The fans hurt the Knicks team. This is what I'm saying about the, you know what I mean? Like, stop it, man. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean? Y'all lost a lot of defense, and y'all don't have y'all identity. Y'all confused. We made a change. States from Jersey to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't changed names. I used to be the Knickerbockers. Y'all the original Knickerbockers. Just own that. Hold that down. Own that. Alex Torres saw a tweet that said Dyson Daniels is defended the Knicks fans thought Bridges was. Oh, shit. That's wild. But the precap is tough. Shout to Jay in the building. Oh, man. I'll throw the link in the chat, man. Trend 23. That's what I'm trying to do, man. What's up? Word up. I'm trying to get 800 subscribers. Try to turn up. It's interesting to see what lineup tomorrow Jordy Fernandez going to play. Jordy Fernandez, everybody he gave minutes, David was ready for it. Tyrese Martin was ready for it. Tyreek Whitehead, we seen him play bad football for it before, but when he got minutes just now with with Jordy Fernandez in the Brooklyn Nets, he played great. And if you get in the rotation with the Brooklyn Nets from now on, you earn it. You earn it. That's just what it is. You gotta be competitive. Gotta have grit. Gotta be on this team and want to defend. Gotta know just because I was listening to Amon Shumpert on a 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Iceman, what up, Iceman?
Yo, what's good?
Chilling, man. I was listening to Carmelo Anthony on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. He was talking to Iman Shumpert, and he was talking about how Carmelo was taking a lot of shots, and Carmelo would have players like Iman Shumpert cool with it because they'll get the responsibility and the liability to be on them whether they make it or not. Don't trip on that, and you're not gonna get the ball. Not You're not gonna get the ball. Like, but far as the offense is concerned, it's going to be run through Carmelo Anthony. I say all that to say this. Shumpert said on the interview, like, yo, it was cool, but I wanted the ball. I still wanted the ball, even though that's what it was. So that's why he played defense the way he did. And you know what I'm saying? He was just talking about how he would play 94 feet because he really wanted the ball. Because he knew he wasn't going to get it because Carmelo was going to get it. I just thought that was funny. But shout out to Iceman, man. Before we get into it, man, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. But let's get a commercial real quick, though, Iceman. Talk to us.
Yo, y'all know where to find me. Iceman the Don on Twitter. And you can follow my YouTube page, the podcast, the tip off of Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You heard?
Shout to This Is JTV in the building. Yo, before we get into it, Jay, let's get a quick commercial. Let us know about that LP we did, know what I'm saying, the other day. That was tough.
Oh, word. A different, no, vibe different.
I mean,
From a
the
different.
review as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the review of Vibe Different. That's a project by a different world, a group which I am one half of. And it's a different world. That's ADFRNTWRLD. You gotta spell it like that, or else you ain't gonna find it. If you're looking for it like the TV show, you ain't gonna find it. But
Right.
we got fire music out. A different vibe and vibe different. Both projects out right now. Go check that out.
That's a fact. Again, man, we just talking hoops, man, talking basketball, and uh, shit. You think are we gonna go to Iceman first? Iceman just got here, and I'm just going how people pulled up to the panel. Iceman, let me ask you this, man. Who you want to see get minutes tomorrow, man, versus the Grizzlies?
The whole team. Because we still got players hurt. So everybody got to play. Tyrese Martin went back down to the G League. He played yesterday. Um, so
What happened? What happened? What happened when he played in the G League? He scored big. What did he do?
Oh yeah, he lit them up in the first half. I ain't watched the game, but I seen somebody tweeting about it. Whoever's watching said Tyrese Martin making his known name early down in the G League. Like he shouldn't be back down there. I think he scored like he scored like a quick 10 points in the beginning of the game or something like that. I didn't check the score. Nothing. Him and Derek was going off in the first half. But that's what happens because AJ Lawson got signed to the team that you tagged me in. I forgot what team he went to.
Talk to him. Yeah, the other teams.
Yeah,
No, to be honest with you, I just forgot. I think it's Atlanta though.
yeah, he got signed to some. So they need another baller down there. So they sent Tyrese Martin back down there.
Yeah. Don't verify that. I don't know where AJ Lawson went, but I do know he went from G League to NBA team for real. And again, shout out to Iceman. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, get right back to Iceman and Jay. PT real quick. He all over Twitter. Heavy on Twitter. I see you know what I'm saying, pushing back, saying, you know what I mean, supporting the podcast, saying why you should watch Big Fan Breezy podcast. So I want to say thank you for that. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? PT, man. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Good family. I'm good. I I want to let you know something. Because I think all these trades and stuff be messing with you because you're a loyal dude. I can tell you for fact, Cam Thomas not going nowhere. I can tell you,
Uh,
I can tell you for fact, Cam Thomas not going nowhere. He
that's what's
like
up.
they're trading these older guys. You know what I mean? And if they don't get what they want, they might keep a couple of them. But I don't see it. I don't even hear him mentioned anymore. It's clear who the Nets want to trade. They leak and play little games. You know what I mean? All these kind of trades that they're saying, yeah, we'll take 2 seconds for DFS. We'll take this. We'll take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It,
Now hold it down, I got you, PT. I gotta go to Jay though. I gotta just go to Jay. I'm just going to how people
nah,
pull up
go
on the
ahead, go ahead. I
panel.
was I was I was
Um,
uh going
Yeah,
running
nah,
all
you was
that.
cooking. Yeah, you was cooking. But Jay, man, yo, Dayron Sharp back, man. How you think he play tomorrow, man? Because you know he getting minutes. Like, how you feel about Dayron Sharp? Yo, Jay, you there? All right, we gonna get back to
You
Jay.
can't hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Oh. But yeah, I was saying one, I wanted to keep going with what PT was saying. Because damn, I forgot what you were saying, but you asked me about
Yo, my dude,
Day-
I'm not gonna lie. You sound like a DJ at a Flatbush party, bro. Like
I
you
do?
sound like hell yeah, bro. You sound like Rewind Selector. Rewind Selector. We're
King,
gonna bring back
King
the
IDs.
soul.
Uh well, we DJing out here. Pull up the tune them. We're gonna go in the where we going to Memphis and bomba clot all over there, bugs clash. Nah, I don't know. I still sound weird.
Nah, you got a slight reverb on your joint.
There you go. It's
It's a
the
reverb.
reverb. That's what it is,
It's a
yo.
reverb. Let me see if it's better than that because I don't think I got none of the effects on, but it's probably
Hold
this.
on. Look, he changed the
Nah,
picture. Who that? Oh shit, he got Cam Johnson up there. They tried to play you when you had Cam Johnson. Look at him now. They ain't got nothing to say.
Yo, Cam Johnson looking good out there, man. I don't want to trade Cam Johnson, but it seems
That's
like
it.
it's inevitable. It seems like it's inevitable, man. And like PT
Oh
was saying, they're
man.
gonna get rid of the old dudes before they get rid of CT, and that's the fact. Because if they get rid of CT, they
Nah.
prove that they don't know what the fuck they doing up there.
Yeah, no, that's yo, man. That shit hurt my nephew in spirit. Even hearing you say that, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
would be. Yo, my thing is you never could underestimate what this front office would do because they've done the unthinkable multiple times. But as for tomorrow's game, J-Ron gonna go out there and do him. Hopefully, I seen him dunk 2 times in practice, and I said I wanted 10 dunks before I see another 3-pointer. But I saw the 3-pointer, then I saw 2 dunks. So I don't know how I feel, but I hope he get out there and dunk on somebody tomorrow.
Type shit. Type shit. Word. Shout out to Dayron Sharp, man. He 4 years here too, man. Yo, hold on, Jay. So greasy on the panel with us. Yo, what's up with that clothing line, real quick? Get into that. Know what I'm saying, and then we gonna get into that next game. Just give us a
Man,
quick.
you put me on the spot. You heard?
So what, man? Talk. Yo, I
Nah,
see.
nah. It's just a clothing line. Sweatsuits right now. I got varsity jackets coming soon. The Instagram is called Black Family, BLKK. It's dedicated to my man's. He died from cancer, so I just took his name and shit, threw it on sweatsuits and shit, added little designs. You feel me? So,
First, out to
Nah,
you, bro.
memory. Word. Condolences.
all right.
Word. But yeah, now we was just, you know what I mean, talking basketball. And I was asking like who you want to see play tomorrow. We versus the Grizzlies. You know, John
Hey,
Moran
y'all
said
rather
he
keep seeing the young guys. I ain't gonna hold you. I rather
Ja, John
no
Moran
lie,
said he not going to dunk. I hope he keep his word. Keep
no
your word,
lie.
John Moran.
I really
Yeah,
think.
the day after he said that shit, I seen him do some crazy double pump shit.
Well, I think we seen
Yeah.
like I think that we seen like the last month of Struder and Cam Johnson at that. You feel me?
Think they going by this weekend?
Yo, hold on. So greasy.
Yeah, by the end of the month, I think they'll be going by the end of the month.
Okay.
Okay.
To me, like I won't be surprised if they gave Cam Johnson the Joe Harris treatments, but the way they talking how he could get a first round pick and possibly a young player like or a salary dump or something, I think it's obvious he might be on his way out the door. So
Word, that's what I was saying too. I like Cam Johnson though.
nah, he's been balling.
Yeah.
Now he surprised me this year, bro. He surprised me a lot. Real talk. He
And it's
surprised.
more than his play, but of course his play too. It
I'm talking
was
about his
the
all
interview
around
that he
game,
had.
bro. And
It's the interview that he had, bro. I really like he looked like he wanted to be here. He looked like he hungry to be with the rebuild and the young players. Maybe if he was
Nah, that's
disgruntled because he was like with all these young players and he wasn't like, oh, I'm getting old, I ain't got time for this. Like if he
He's
was on some
not
shit like
old
that,
though. That's
yeah.
why he's looking at it like that, because he probably
He
looking at it.
31?
He's like
nah.
29.
29.
29.
I look,
Yeah.
you sure he not 30 about to be 31?
Nah, he's like 29, I think.
29.
He
He was like
older than
28.
Mikal.
He was 27th when 27th going on 28 when we got him, I think. So
But all I'm saying, I like the fact that he want to be with the
no,
young
I
guys.
don't listen. I would be
He
good.
liked the fucking underdog shit. Like, yeah, y'all counted us out, and we about to show y'all what to
Yeah,
count on. I
Nah,
like
yeah,
facts. I
that.
like how
nah,
he is. Not even
yeah,
that. I think he like
nah, that part.
I think he embraced it more than like Mikal. I think he like took like a leadership role this year, whereas though he felt like
Oh, he a
he
better leader than Mikal for sure.
yeah, you feel me? Not even that though. I feel like he felt like he owed something to the you get what I'm saying? Just his game around period. Like he improved
He
Yeah,
his
might.
game, period. Defense,
The
yeah, he did.
offense. Like so
the
Yup, that's true. He
the
averaging
reason
18
why
right
because
now.
he got his contract, and I just feel like he's proven us wrong on his contract. Like a lot of niggas was like last year at a
Hmm.
point
nah.
where we was like, where even me, I'm like, nah, this nigga is wild, and he's shooting too many threes, and then he come in first, what's this? His first year on the contract,
Hmm.
Mhm.
right? He come in first year on his brand new contract, and he's having his best season. So I ain't
He's
got
gonna
nothing
get us 2
bad to
draft
say
picks.
about him. I ain't got nothing bad to say about
Yeah,
this
nah,
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I know the business of basketball, but Cam
Breezy,
Johnson, he, yo,
Breezy, let me tell you why Cam Johnson is the key to this whole rebuild. The
okay,
reason why he's the key is because right now you have 3 teams at the top of the West.
That won him.
OKC, Memphis, and Houston. All 3 of them, their weakness is 3-point shooting.
And you can't forget the Thunder. No, not
I
I
You
mean
said
Golden State. I think
Dallas?
Golden
Oh.
State really won him.
Golden State
yeah,
not in it. He not for the assets that I want. Uh and what you got to understand is they can't let the other teams get him either. That's why there's such a huge opportunity if Sean Marks knows what he's doing. Because I'm calling Presti like, listen, they want him in Houston. If you don't want him, you just gonna you're gonna let Houston catch you in terms of talent. You're gonna let the Grizzlies get exactly what they need. Their only weakness is shooting threes. You're gonna let them get a wing. like like they supposed to fleece these dudes. They have the leverage.
Not the
That's why
West. Not too much the West though. Not too much. We shouldn't be
not
worried too
they
much.
none of those 3 teams can shoot threes. Are you listening to me? Like they all are about to be the top 3 seeds. Not Golden State. Golden State's not in the top 3. It's Houston. It's
who you think got the
Nah,
better
but
coach out of the three?
Golden State got people that they
Houston.
need to
Who you think got
contract.
the who you think got the better coach out of the three?
Houston hands down. Like
So
Hell no.
that's where he gonna go. I'm telling you right now.
The
Hold on,
Thunder
hold
got
on.
the best
Listen,
coaching.
listen. When I'm gonna tell you right now, when it came down to the like, cause you said a bunch of threes, right? But and I'm not disagreeing with you. But what I'm saying is, when you got coaching, what I've seen the difference was the type of threes. When they take the threes, how they taking the threes, how much space they got taking the threes, like all of that stuff like that. That's because of the coaching. And Jock Vaughn didn't know. He just said, just make sure it's a three. I don't care if it's 39 feet away from the from the hoop. Just shoot a three. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Jordy Fernandez drawing up plays. All right, this is what I need you to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's why I'm saying Cam Johnson is going to go to the better coach out of the three.
And
And
what
if
was the three? What was the three?
he said Houston,
Houston,
Houston. What else?
Memphis, and OKC.
Thunder. The Thunder is obvious the best coaching out of the three.
Nah, not to me. Nah, I just think they have the most talent. They have the best
I
team
don't know.
in the
I don't
best in
know.
the
That
most
team.
talent. They don't
That's
have
a
the
pretty
best
tough
coaches.
team. That's a
The
pretty
best
tough.
coaches. Ime.
That's a pretty tough team.
Ime took that.
I
But
like
think about
him
it. Think
too.
about where that team was when Ime got there. He got them on the fringe of the playoffs last year and in the playoffs this year. 2 years. That's fast, yo.
Yo, the only reason why I'm not still mad about Ime is because of fucking Jock. I mean, because of Jordy. I like Jordy so far,
Yeah.
but if we still had Kevin Ollie or Jock Vaughn, I would still be complaining about Ime right now.
Oh man.
Yeah. Ime's probably gonna get coach of the year.
I'm just being honest. Because Jordy
Yeah,
is
no,
starting to
yeah.
impress me. But if we had dude from last year right now, Kevin Ollie, and I know everybody was bigging him up at first, I still seen the same Jock Vaughn bullshit.
Nah, I think that he made Cam Johnson a shot creator. That's the player development part from last season to this season. He, you know what I mean? Like, and it seems like he knows when to give players opportunities. And I like the fact that he'll sub you. And he's telling you, yo, if you
Who
don't
made?
guard, you
I
don't play.
wouldn't say
If you
he was.
don't guard, he said, hold
I
on,
wouldn't
so
say he
Gracie,
creating his own shot though.
listen. He said no. More times than not, he's doing. You know what I'm saying? The coming off the screens, picks, and this and that. But he did learn how to put the ball on the floor. I did see a pump fake to the midi. I did see a pump fake to the basket. Like he's doing more of that. So to me, that's creating your own shot more than he was last season. I'm not
Or
saying he a
oh yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah,
shot
yeah.
creator out here.
I was
You know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
say, or you just drawing up plays for him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like,
no, it's more to drawing up the place,
like
but
you said,
he
he
put the
was
ball
just
on the
telling
floor or
them,
something.
like you said, he was just telling them go shoot that shit instead of multiple picks. I think we set the most picks in the league right now, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yo,
Tough.
seriously, he come. Sometimes Cam Johnson be coming off two, three
Mm-hmm.
screens. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
That's a
he
fact.
he's. I could say this. He's more of a detailed coach than a lot of coaches I see right now. It's all about the details with him, the little things. Word up.
Word. Yeah, nah, again, not to be long winded, but
No, you good.
again, I'm not gonna lie, man. Uh I don't really want Cam Johnson to get traded. If they can find a way to keep him, so again, and I gotta say this, and I want to hear that everybody take. We can start with Iceman. Just because he's been relatively quiet, and then we're gonna go around the panel. They saying that I don't know if y'all this fell on my desk. I know y'all probably heard this. They was basically saying like we were going into a 1 year rebuild. So I know PT was talking that, oh yeah, we're gonna do 2 years, HA, and I ain't saying HA ain't tough. He tough. AJ Dementia is tough. I've been, you know what I mean, seeing what's going on with him. He tough. I ain't saying that y'all wrong, but it's still a lottery. Let's respectfully say that. And if reports are saying that, trust me, that's because of the tone that's being set now. Watch when we play tomorrow, bro. The Grizzlies like what 17-8. We like what 10-14. Watch we compete with them, bro. And I'm only saying that to say that's the tone that Jordy Fernandez has said. But so again, I want to go to Iceman. Iceman, talk to us. What did you for one hear about how the rebuild is supposed to be 1 year, and do you agree with that?
Breezy, I didn't said that a few times on here. And I done told you Sean Marks done said that shit like last year sometime, right? But him and Josiah wasn't on the same page. Josiah said he want the organic rebuild. And Sean said he want the quick rebuild. You know what I mean? So they wasn't on the same page from the get-go. So that already tells me that if things look right some type of way to him, it's gonna be quicker than what everybody else thinks. You know what I mean? And what I was saying is you have so many young players that, and then you got 6 draft picks. The number of young players is wild crazy to go another year and just tank it out just to see if you can get another top. You know what I mean? Another top pick. So, you know what I mean? That's more of sitting
Right.
on your young players,
Yeah,
right?
ice. Let me say this real quick, bro. Another thing to bring context to this conversation, that's the actual main difference in the draft picks for the Celtics. They didn't have to play bad 2 seasons in a row. The Nets played bad for them because of the trade or whatever. Case in point is they got those 2 draft picks not because they tanked and they were bad, because the Nets. Now I'm just bringing context to the matter, to the facts. I'm not saying that no one was right or wrong. That's just what it is.
But that's my thing. If we're going to trade for draft picks, I want to trade for draft picks on teams that are going to be bad this year. So, what teams that are going to be bad don't have their draft pick this year that we could trade for?
Portland.
I
Paul.
I can answer. I can answer that.
Hold on. Let me ask you this, then, PT. I said Schroeder to Chicago for the 1 through 14 pick from Portland. Somebody said no on Twitter, so I ain't really tripped. But how y'all feel about that?
They
But that's
won't
the
they
only
won't
picks
give
I
that pick
want.
up for Schroeder. It's too expensive for Schroeder. That pick is too valuable.
'Cause I don't want no 2031 picks. Fuck them picks.
We got a lot of them too. We got picks going all the
Respectfully.
way into 31. Other
Respectfully, I
people's
don't want
picks, that
no.
is.
I want no. This
You know,
draft.
you
Maybe
break it up.
next draft. Well, what's up for this draft? Maybe next draft, but not no 40-30 shit.
There's players, bro. There's players. You know what I'm saying? In that second round, early second round, late second round, they still got players.
But we already got 4 picks in the first round, right?
Hell yeah. And we got two in the
Another.
second.
But what I'm saying is another late first rounder. I don't think we need that to move up or got 4 already.
Nah, you don't need to move up. There's so many players to grab. If you could grab players in this draft, like PT said, you need a talent. You get as many picks as you need, just in case one don't pan out. But there's plenty of dudes like all right, for instance, that dude Isaiah Evans, right, on Duke's bench. They got him going like early 30s, and he's like the sixth, seventh man on Duke, right? But they got him going in the second round. So if you could pick him up in the first round instead of the second, then you know what I'm saying, you might luck out.
Yo, Ice. I'm glad you said that because the dude, the center, yeah, I just realized that he was part of that Sudan team
Yeah, that's
that
why
was given.
people been talking about him. Yeah,
Yeah, he was part of that. That
Who,
gave
You
Maluk?
don't you
the
don't
US.
listen to me. You don't
Yeah.
listen when I talk. I know that now because I've been
Nah,
telling you
Yo,
that
nah.
for a
I ain't hear
long
that
time.
part neither. My fault. I
Yeah,
must have missed that
nah,
too.
yeah. That's all it is. That's all it is. But yo, bro, when I realized that
I
PT,
fuck with that Sudan
yo,
team.
I was like, yo, they gave them a hard time because they had the coach and the coach used to be here. I was just following stuff on Brooklyn Nets content because he was a Brooklyn Net. He was doing an assistant coach. You feel what I'm saying? You see how the Brooklyn Nets lead me to the truth. You feel me? That's Nets fan shit right there. You know what I mean? But go ahead, PT and Ice. Go ahead. I want to hear PT and Ice talk about as these two players. The center. I don't want to mispronounce his name. And the guard Evans.
Yeah, Maluach, or Common. I just call him Common. Um, Common has a junior or senior center that's ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a grown man. He's more developed, so he Common has a hard time getting off the bench. But I also wanted to address the other thing you said about whether we're gonna tank 1 year or two. See, this year was a purposeful tank, right? We had a bunch of veterans, we had a bunch of professionals on this team that was gonna make it hard to tank, but Sean Mark's job was to find every way to make sure that we tank this year and get a high draft pick. Next year is going to be an organic tank because next year it's not going to be vets in the starting lineup. It's going to be rookies. The Nets are going to make 4 draft picks at least. They might trade 2 of them, but they've got 6 picks in this next draft. They might get more. They're gonna try to bundle them to go higher, but like I said, that's never been done before, so I don't know. So in 2026, they're going to be tanking because they're just going to be a young bunch of kids learning to play together. It's in that third year because next year's free agent list. We should do it. We should do a show where we talk about that whole list, like we run through the list. It's not a good list.
We
Next year,
will.
there's not really anybody that's gonna be a game changer that's available. But the year after, though, you
So
got
hold on. Let me ask you this: if that's what it really is, then why would the Nets got the advantage again? We could take our Nets 2026 pick and you know what I'm saying, talk business. You know what I mean? We could talk turkey.
I think I think there's gonna be stars that push their way out, but they're gonna try to get them younger. They're gonna try to get them younger and more healthy than what they've done in the past. And
All right, so
there's
hold
just
on, PT. What I'm trying to say is this: I'm with Jay on this 2031 pick shit, bro. I ain't with none of that. 2020 31, I'm trading that. Anything with 30s, trading that. 2029, 2028, trading that. I'm trading 2028 to 20 and up. 2027, talk to me nice. 2026, yup. Since you just said that the draft ain't gonna be all that, I'm trading them based on what you just said. Now I don't know how true it is because I don't watch college basketball. But if I was the GM, this is what I know what
Well,
I
for
mean.
2031, you need to be watching junior high school basketball right now.
Yeah, like I'm not. Come on, man. Like, and if they talking about 1 year from now, a lot of those draft picks is collateral. Think about all the other teams. That's probably like, now we want to rebuild slower than that. We ain't gonna rebuild fast like the Brooklyn Nets. They want to rebuild after 1 year, but they do got a lot of pieces. They do got the coach. That's the root. The root. That's the core right there. We don't got core. He's became the core of the team, in my
Talking
opinion.
about,
people don't
I
realize
trade you
that
Cam
coach is a
Johnson
big
for a
part of a
seventh
rebuild.
grader.
If you
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at
That's
Jay.
if
That's
you look
wild.
at
very true.
rebuilds that didn't
He
succeed, a
said,
lot
so
of
Rich
times it's
said
because
that's
they don't
wild.
have their
That's
coach.
wild, bro. You gotta think real. Niggas want to be winning. You thinking about 6 years ahead. Like, come
Right.
on now.
For a
You got
seventh grader right now.
yo. That's wild. Like, said for she said, give
Nah,
Cam
that's
Johnson
that's
up for a
only
nigga.
that's only they only use those type of picks because they only use those type of picks to do trades. That don't really have anything to do with the rebuild. The rebuild is while Sean Marks has a job. 5 years from now, if this team ain't right, he don't have no job. The rebuild is gonna take 2 years. That's just what it is. It's gonna take
Nah,
2 years. It's gonna be
I
this
think
year and
this year.
next.
I think right now we in the process. I think after they get the vets out and they make the moves that they make this summer, you will see what the Nets trying to do because they got all this money to spend
Right.
and
They got mad money to
they
spend,
got
mad
all this
trade
money to
assets, mad.
spend. They got picks, so there's no way you're not looking forward. Nobody looks to keep probably. You look to save picks for
Yeah.
a few years, like 6 years, but you don't
I
look.
that
You
sounds good,
hold
but
on, hold on,
but
but
who's
you
in
don't
free agency?
hold on,
Who's
but
in
you
free
don't
agency next
hold
year
on,
that you're
bro,
gonna get?
hold on, but you
Name the
don't
names.
grab, but you
What
don't
Mike? What
grab
Mike? Yeah.
those picks, right? If we looking to tank this year and the draft class supposed to be so good, if you could get a player or two out this draft, there's no need to keep thinking about what's going on 7 years from now. You already got your picks. You already
Right.
got your picks. You already got your money. You already
Nobody
got
mentioned 7 years from now.
you already got Cam. You already got Cam Thomas, which is obvious he's not going to get traded, and they're going to give him some type of contract. And you look for who you're going to pair with him and the other players, and you go forward. Other than that, you set up for the future already.
No, all right, so let's
Yeah.
analyze that.
Uh,
Right?
right.
The
Right.
Boston
Right.
Celtics, the Boston Celtics have Jason Tatum. They have Jalen Brown.
Cause of
They have
draft. Cause of the
Kristaps,
draft.
right? They
Cause
have
no,
Kristaps
no. Cause of the,
Porzingis.
but no. But that's not the draft though. That's a
No,
trade.
but
That's a trade.
what I'm saying is the amount of players you need to get your hands on to be a competitive team.
Bro,
The
they
amount
got
of
him.
levels
He
you
didn't
can't do it with
even
two
really play for
players.
them.
Two
No,
players
but
is not gonna do it.
but still, that's a trade. That's not a draft.
Not even
So
that though. He barely played. He played the role in that process, but Chris
facts.
Porzingis ain't even do enough there to really be like, oh, he earned that ring.
That's
Come
true.
on, come on
That's
now, man.
true.
Come on
That's
now. A
fair, but
nigga
they
like
have.
Al Horford,
I'm just
yeah,
talking
I'll
about the
give Al
weaponry a
Horford his
team
respect.
has.
Right,
Like, all
right,
right, so
right.
let's do the Cavs.
You get what I'm
Let's
saying?
put
The
the
best
champs
move.
aside.
The Cavs
Let me
ain't
tell
winning
you.
yet. The
Hold on.
Cavs
Let me
ain't
tell you
winning
why
yet.
they
They
fall.
We can't
hold
make
on,
like
one
the
mic,
best.
one mic, one mic, yeah, one
All
mic.
right, my bad. We can't make it seem like the best move they make was trading
We're gonna
Marcus
go to
Smart
yeah, we're
and
gonna go to
get
PT after
trading
you. Go
Marcus
ahead.
Smart and getting Drew Holiday back. That's what made the difference over there.
Talk
And
that shit.
then
But the point is, it's
That's
the
a trade.
levels of talents. It's how many players that they have that's on an all-star level.
No,
but you're
That
not
no,
that
no,
talking
no,
about
hold on, hold on,
but
hold on, hold on.
you
Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. Shout out to. All right, cool. My
you
fault.
know, let
Oh,
me just say one thing. You're not talking about the process that they went through before he even got there, facing LeBron in the playoffs. They've been doing that before other players got there, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
hold
Yeah,
on, hold on, hold
they've
on, hold
been
on, hold
doing
on.
this shit.
Right, right. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. In that rebuild that you're talking about that they won, when you break it down, when we analyze it, let's do that, right? The draft picks, the 2 draft picks, right? And it wasn't because they tanked, right? And I'm just keeping it for context.
And and
That,
and Marcus Smart.
right? Okay, Marcus
That
Smart.
was
That's
another one
part
of
of
their
it. No,
picks.
that's definitely. I give you that. I'm not even going to debate that. Now, that's 3, but that's 3 draft picks,
Robert
right?
Williams as well.
Yeah, but that ain't enough, bro. You reaching now. I ain't gonna give you Robert
I'm just
Williams now.
saying
He
they
stole
Yeah,
my
drafted
like
those
yeah,
answer.
you
players.
reaching now. You reaching now,
They
bro. Come
they
on, man.
drafted those players, then they traded them, and they got back the assets that they used to win a championship.
But that was years
Exactly,
later. That was
exactly,
4 or 5 years later, bro.
exactly. Hold on. Let's talk about it from when they got Tatum and Brown. Let's keep it the second year instead of the first. When they first year together, their first year together up until now, how long did it take? How many seasons did it take for them to win a championship?
I think like 7 years, 6 to 7 years.
7,
Yeah, like I was about to say 8.
Come on now,
something
bro.
Yeah,
like that.
6 or 7 years.
But
Now, based on
how long did it take
right,
them to get to the conference finals, though? That's what we gotta talk about.
1 year. The
one
year they
year.
drafted Tatum.
This is exactly my point. They used their draft picks. Why can't we build with our draft picks that we about to get? You never know what you get. You
You
already got
you
Cam
gotta
Thomas.
you gotta make sure, especially if you're in a draft like the one that the next two, where you have potentially this era's Jordan in it. You try to be up in that level to get that guy. You try to be in that game. That's why Nets fans always looking around. Why we don't got a Luca? Why we don't have an SGA?
Luca wasn't number one.
Why we never draft in the lottery? The whole time they've been in Brooklyn, the only times they drafted in the lottery was when they were giving their picks to Boston.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool with them getting the top 10 pick because I know this draft is gonna be good. I know we not making the playoffs this year.
Yo, yeah, hold on. Let me say this. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat for you, sports. But bro, let's call it what it is. I like how you throw that shit in with Shea, but Shea wasn't drafted by them, bro. Shea was drafted by the Clippers,
No, I
and they
said I said we need that talent level.
You
We
already
need
got
to
it.
okay.
acquire that talent. We don't have a talent on that
You
level. Let's
bro,
not do that.
if you talking about what is Shea
Shea in the
There's
doing
no
with
seventh
all
year.
Thomas
NBA
getting a
talent
few
on this league.
extras?
Shea in
Shea
Bro,
the
you
seventh
Shea
year.
wild,
might win
bro.
the
I'm
MVP
looking
this
at
year.
Cam when Cam is healthy right now, nigga. He was top 10 in scoring, and I'm looking at him damn near as an all-star, bro. I don't know
Talk
what
to
you
him.
talking about. We
Talk to
already
him.
got. I said it just like this. We competitive bunch. We got some talent on the team.
So let,
We
so
get
let
Oh,
me
that was
let
we
me be
crazy.
clear.
I,
Let me
we
be
Yo,
got
Shea
clear
some.
hit a
so I
button for that.
understand.
That was
I know I
crazy.
can't get
Let
a
me.
button for that, but
Are
we
y'all
got we.
saying? Are you saying that Cam Thomas is on the same level of player as Shea Alexander?
I'm saying that. Let me tell you this right now, right? I think he scores as great as him. He doesn't pass the ball as great. I
But
don't
he
look
he
at
literally does it. Shea
Shea
is like damn near
Shea
30
doesn't
points per
play.
game.
Shea doesn't Shea doesn't play as good on defense either. Um,
What?
also
Shea's a part
and
of the
just
number
like
one defense in the
hold on, and
NBA.
this is the number one factor right here. Shea has more talent around him.
Hold on. There's a lot of factors to that. Also, and I looked at this because I was going to say this somewhere, but I looked at the stats on Shea, and his numbers from year to year they jump. Like when he was a rookie to his second year, then I think for like 2 years it was consistent, like low, and then it like jumped 7 points from like 24 to 30. But it was all because of how many attempts he had at the basket and what was going on, and how he went from maybe being the number two option to the number one option, sort of like Cam Thompson. And for context, Shea Gilgis Alexander is like in his seventh, eighth season. Cam Thomas is going into his fourth season. Me, big fan of Cam Thomas, but I'm not contrasting their careers. That's 4 to 8. I'm just not going to do that. I don't think that's. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say to what So Greasy said, he can score the ball, bro. And if he get as many, if he got the green light like Shea, he could score like Shea. And that's my opinion. Now I don't think he can rebound and defend. I think he can rebound, but I don't think he is good as a rebound or passer as Shea. Like the play of playmaking side of basketball, I give that to Shea. But just scoring, it's like equal. It's equivalent for me. I'm not gonna lie. So that's just what it is. But again, man, I don't know how much you favor this opinion, but that's just how I see it. But we don't gotta agree with me. That's not why we here. But how Iceman feel, man? How you feel about this? You ain't say much on it. How you feel about this?
About the talent that PT's talking about. You gotta have the talent.
Yeah,
No.
he
That
said
Shea and
Ben
Cam
Simmons
Thomas
is
is the
not an
same
elite
thing.
level talent, man.
That
That's not
Cam
what he said.
Thomas and Shea Gilgis
That's what he
Alexander is the
said.
same thing.
He said Ben Simmons is not an elite level talent because he said we don't got no elite talent on this team. So that
Hold
means
on.
Ben Simmons included.
Yo,
Add this what you do.
yo,
Add Shea stats at the same time that Cam Thomas stats. So what was Shea doing in his third or fourth year? What was Shea doing in his third or fourth year? Add that up with Cam Thomas stats right now.
25, 6, 25, 6, and 2 steals.
That's tough.
Right?
He's
That's tough.
he's an
This
MVP. He's an
That's his fourth.
MVP
That's his
caliber
fourth
player.
season. That's his fourth season.
I would say that SGA had the opportunity, right? I would say he had the opportunity, and that makes all of the difference. Because Cam is a bucket. He's just not a passer like that. But you know what I mean? His rebound and he's starting to pass. So when I kind of agree with So Greasy, like if you
man,
gave him more time, more likely he would end up in around the same area. You know what I'm saying? It's just time and team is different. So you know what I
Ice.
mean?
He has a 30
yo,
usage rate. That's
that's what I
that's
heard
all
him
the
say out his
opportunity
mouth.
in the world. That's
I
No,
heard,
no,
that's
no,
a
but
no,
hell of a
no,
lot
no,
of
no,
opportunity.
no,
no.
no, no.
Go
That's
ahead,
not what I'm
I.
saying. The time, like Cam had to go do a different, you know what I'm saying, a different route than SGA, right? His route was so different. So when you take the time that he had to go the opposite route and put that time into him growing now, he will probably end up in that same scoring area, possibly. And you know what I'm saying, around like 5 assists or 5 rebounds. And he probably end up like 26, 5 and 5 or 28, 5 and 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Give him the time and the team, he probably could do something like that. So I
Yo,
wouldn't.
Ice, he got traded. He got traded his second year.
Right.
Left the Clippers, went to OKC after doing all right with his rookie season. Gets to OKC, immediately goes to 19 and 3, 19
Because
and
he
3
got way
assists.
more of an opportunity.
That's
Right
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
by his
saying.
third year, he's getting 24 and 6, and he's never gone. He's never looked back since then.
And Pod, the team that he's doing that
No,
on,
no, but
right?
it's the team that he did it on was when in the third year was a bunch of scrubs and kids in OKC. They didn't make the playoffs. They
They ain't
just
No,
have
but
to,
that's
like
the point. Like
right?
like
he's gonna be able to go off more because he's playing with a bunch of scrubs. Do it because it really don't
what do
matter
you
if they
think?
winning
What
or
do you think?
losing.
What do you think Cam Thomas is playing with? You think he's playing with
No,
world beaters?
no,
No,
that's not what we're
he's
saying. But
playing. You're
he
right.
didn't get the like he's getting this shit just like dropped in his lap out of nowhere. After having to ride the bench for mad long, he wasn't playing them first couple seasons. Jay got way more of an opportunity than Cam, and Cam is getting his opportunity now, and he's gonna show improve. I think.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, he's as we see him now. getting the opportunity is starting to change. Oh, like Cam can pass a little bit, or he's starting to look to pass more, or he's starting to rebound more, or he's playing a little defense.
Yo,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
heard I heard Lil Bruh say out his own mouth. He said, "Yo, if you're not getting a lot of minutes like that, nobody wants to get in the game and start passing. Like you want to get in the game and score. But
Fact.
now that he's getting the minutes and he's getting the time, you see that he's focusing more on passing because he know he's gonna have time to shoot.
Facts.
And I think he went down averaging 24, right?
Something like
I
that.
don't know he averaging.
25 or 24 or something like that.
I know he was leading in fourth quarter points and fourth quarter percentage, bunch of shit. Like, and that's the thing. I
Yeah,
be noticing that some like a nigga like Giannis, it seemed like in the fourth quarter he slowed down. Like he started deferring to other people in the fourth quarter. He don't score his first point in the fourth quarter till it's like 6 minutes left, 4 minutes left. This nigga Cam be going off in the fourth quarter because he know it's game time. He want to be the one to close shit.
So
Yeah.
you want to know what's crazy? Cam Thomas's first 2 years are very close to SGA in all actuality. He just it's a little fugazi because SGA played more games, but it's the first 2 years their average points are like SGA 9, Cam 8.5, SGA the second year 10. It's in the third and the fourth year that he really eclipses him, and it's way different. Cam Thomas has averaged 2.9 assists, 1.2, 1.4, 2.9, and then this year 3.4. That's what holds him back. It's that and the fact that he's small, and the fact that he's small and he can't really defend anybody on the other side. It's not even his fault,
Bro,
but he's such a great scorer. He's such a great scorer that you can live with that. But at the same time, you can't compare these players. It's not close.
Nah, the time, PT. His third year was JV, right? If
word,
I'm
bro.
not
Like, come on.
mistaken, his third year was JV, right? Am I tripping or am I right? His third year was JV. And this year,
Some mixer.
Hey,
What's the
yo,
name was there? 14 days or some shit like that. What's his name?
Dash,
Nash was there. But yeah, mostly JV. Okay.
Air Ali. That
right,
was just a whole amalgamation of bullshit.
right, right. So all I'm saying, right, on SGA and Cam, as far as opportunity, is a way different type of opportunity. You know what I mean? And that makes all of the difference.
Let me do a player comparison. Fourth year with Jordy versus SGA fourth year. Y'all
But the
can
year
keep
ain't over
talking.
yet.
No, but
The
his
year ain't
his
over yet.
you want
We
to
gotta
it's
see.
the smaller sample size always gonna you know go for the player. Like the more you play,
Yeah,
the
but
more
I'm
It
not.
mistakes
make
I'm
you
yeah,
not
no,
trying.
introduce, the
it makes
more.
sense.
No, I
But
feel you,
not
but I'm not trying to big up Cam. I'm just trying to say the way I see it. Know what I mean? And if Cam doesn't perform as well as SGA, we gonna see that. But we got to see what the year look like. But I think Cam is gonna keep doing better. Like he's gonna keep improving because that's what he's
Yeah,
been doing.
like people players his age improve. That's gonna
Yeah,
happen, and it's just how much is he gonna improve is the question.
a lot.
right.
I'm
Right,
telling you,
right. That is the question.
I think a
So
lot.
so let me ask you this: did SGA have to go through all of the different coaches that Cam Thomas did, or no? He always had the same coach
SGA
besides
was
the
traded.
Clippers. I don't
Like
know, but I no
just
no I
that
know that.
alone,
No, no,
that
I'm
alone
just talking.
is
That was one season. That was one rookie season, and then he came to the OKC. He's been with the OKC since. It's not like he was there for 3 seasons and then he came over there. That's what I'm asking. He only had two coaches, right?
uh three.
Oh yeah, three. Well, what
Yeah.
happened?
Because he went from the Clippers where he had one coach. Then he got
Right.
there with OKC before they hired their coach the year after.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, again, man, he went through changes, but I looked at and I contrasted it just to say that I don't think it's that much of a fair comparison based on the shot attempts and based on the games played. I'm pretty sure Shaden, and I looked at his career when I was looking at the games played and the game started. He didn't get hit with all of those DMPs and all of that. He had a real fair chance at it. You know what I'm saying? He had a fair chance at it. They believed in him early, probably rightfully so. He's 6'6". He's, you know what I mean? So, what was his draft pick though? What pick did he get drafted at?
Seventh or eighth, something like that.
11.
Like somewhere in that at the end of the lottery.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying about going into this year's draft. All of these great players that's in the league right now, they not all number one picks. Think of the
Well,
top five. Think of the top. Hold on. What's the top five players in the NBA right now, and what's their draft pick?
Well, Jokic is the number one.
that's hard.
Clear in
That's that's
way.
that's hard to
And
do.
Why? That's not hard to
I'm
do. That's
just
I mean,
I'm just
we
Jokic.
saying,
Jokic was what 50 something in the second round. To say, and if
no,
you say
not
Jan,
50,
what was
not
he?
50, like
30.
30 something.
I'm gonna check.
I don't know. I don't know. I heard he was later than it seemed later than 30 the way
Yeah,
niggas was talking.
he was in the second round, but I don't think
He's
he was in the 50s.
okay, he wasn't a lottery pick. That's my point. Giannis, what was his pick?
Somewhere in the late lottery.
Late
I can't,
lottery.
I
Okay.
can't remember when.
Who would you say is the top five player right now? Shea?
Shea, yeah, he's one of them.
What was his pick? Is it number 8? Something like that?
Something like that.
Jokic was 41.
Mm, 41.
Jokic was 41. You say Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis. I mean, do you think he will number he a top five player in the league right now?
Giannis was 15.
Here's the better
Yeah.
way you do this,
Hold
right?
on. Giannis was
You
what?
do it
Giannis was
by
what?
team.
15.
15? Wow. This is incredible. I like where this is going. This is incredible. Who else is a top player right now, PT? Talk to us, man.
Can we do it by team?
Okay.
Because doing it by top player is arbitrary. Like those two players are like got 7 or 8 years in between them. If you look at the
Mm,
top three, if you look at the top three teams in the West and the East, and you look how how they were built and how they were structured, you would say that the best thing to do is to tank for the next couple years and get our mind right. Like Houston, with all their players, OKC, you see what they've been able to do. Memphis, they drafted all those dudes, like, and they drafted them high. You know, uh, Jaren Jackson, top 3 pick.
okay.
Ja, top 2 pick.
How
You know
how
what I'm
far
saying?
how far apart in seasons are Jared Jackson Jr. and John Morant?
Back to back, I believe.
Back to back? Okay.
Back to back
That,
years.
that's okay. That's tough. That's tough.
Bad.
And then you look
Hold
at
on, hold on,
Houston.
hold on. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. How long have John Morant and Jared Jackson Jr. been on that team?
So John Morant was selected number 2.
Mhm. No, 2. John
Yeah.
Morant
I said,
selected number 2. RJ Barrett was number 3.
That's a fact.
I said 2.
Oh, I thought you
So
said 3.
Uh,
no. But that was what
and then
2020.
Jaren Jackson was number 4.
Was that 2020?
2018.
2019 was Ja.
2018. 2018
2018.
was
28.
Jaren Jackson. And then
Right. They
2019
they're a
was
year
Ja.
apart.
So they selected 4th, then 2nd.
So okay, with them having a fourth and a second pick, would you say they've been successful with those picks and they should continue them, or they should trade them?
What do you mean trade Ja or trade Jaron
No,
Jackson? No, they
yeah, those. So I'm saying, that's a winning recipe with the picks. They did right with those draft picks. They got 2 high draft picks 2 season back to back,
correct,
and they're gonna continue having them play together because they think they can win with both of those 2 draft picks that they got.
correct, correct.
Okay.
They built the foundation for their that all off of those players. You know, Bain too. Like I think Bain was I forgot where he was drafted, but I think he's a lottery pick too. And and you know if you have a foundation, That's when you add a star. You you once you have a this is what our team is about. This is what we do. Blah blah blah. Then you add that last piece, and you
Desmond
go from there.
Bain.
You wanna build the Golden State Warriors the way the Golden State Warriors built their
What
team.
was their draft picks though? What was Clay draft pick? What was Curry draft pick? What
Oh,
was Draymond
wait,
draft
wait,
pick?
wait.
All
Well,
all
I tell
lottery
y'all,
picks except Draymond.
Desmond Bain was
Okay.
number 30th, and he was
Oh,
drafted by
was
the
he?
Boston Celtics.
No,
30th
no,
pick
no.
by the Boston Celtics.
But look,
My God.
PT. What I'm saying to you specifically is about building this team and still having hope for this team. And all Nets fans are like, if we don't get a top three draft pick, that's the reason why I'm having this conversation with you. And now you see when you mentioned Golden State, that was the last team we talked about. You said they were lottery picks, but to be specific, you got Curry at 9. He was outside of the top three. You got Clay, I think, at 11, I believe, and you got, I think, Draymond in the second round. So that's a championship contending team, and that's what they did. And I'm saying that to say, yeah, we can put the semantics to it and say, oh, it's because of this and that, and so on and so forth. But the fact is, those are the draft picks that they drafted and won multiple championships with. I believe 4,
Curry
right?
was drafted at 7.
7,
And you
sorry.
know what you want to know the teachable lesson in that? The Knicks won a meaningless game to end the season. Less lottery balls than Golden State Warriors, and they picked right after the Warriors. They thought they were about to mix Mike D'Antoni and Steph Curry, the most prolific 3-point shooter coming out of college, and they missed out on him. Imagine Curry would have came to the Knicks. Maybe they would have ruined them. Maybe they would have wasted him. I'm not sure. But imagine Steph Curry went to the Knicks. How annoying that would be right now.
I agree with
No,
That's why you
I don't.
get your
I'm
stars
not
It,
going to
and don't look
imagine it
back.
for them.
no, I can
No,
imagine it. No, I can imagine it, and it would not be what y'all is thinking. If Steph Curry would have went to the Knicks, it would have not. They would have traded him to the Golden State Warriors, and then that would happen.
but
If
you
he
you
wouldn't have
gotta
had Steve,
understand.
bro, it's a series of fortunate events that happened. Like it was the offense that he was drafted into, the fucking fact that Kerr came to, the fucking fact that he had Clay too, Draymond
Jay,
too. Like
if
they
he got
wouldn't have
drafted
they
into the
wouldn't have
Knicks
built
with
that on the
Mike
Knicks.
D'Antoni,
They would have thought he was weak. He'd have made a couple shots and they'd have traded him to another team.
imagine Lynn Sanity, but Steph Curry instead.
Yeah, and look what happened to Jeremy Lin. Like, what are you talking about?
That's
Nah,
true.
It would have been
That's
Curry
nah.
yo.
sanity,
You
and
know
then
the
that's
pants
it. It would
don't
have been
the
over.
pants don't
Marv
like
played in
success.
China after he played for the Knicks. He went to
Right,
China.
right,
PT,
bro. They
you
would have
talking
ruined
about
Steph Curry. Don't even think that. I don't know why y'all
I'm
even think that.
I'm
They
just
would have
I'm
ruined
just
him.
saying the
nah,
talent would have been in New York. The talent
nah, bro.
that
They
guy
would have
would have been in
traded
New
him,
York.
bro.
Yo,
They'd have
You right
traded him,
about that
bro. I
part.
promise you.
You right
yeah.
about that part.
What
But
I was going to say is not about the next after. It's all the teams that picked before. You know what I mean? So you guys say the scouting team when you say you play when you go out there and say pick the best player, right? For whoever when you're supposed to pick the best talent, right? So Steph,
They said his knee was fucked up though, right?
yeah, but still when you scouting players, right? Like we are
no,
now, just look at players,
it's
you're
his
supposed to.
weight. It was his weight and his build that knocked him down. He was healthy.
But
Oh,
He was healthy.
hold
you
on, one
sure he
mic. We
didn't have
have
an
one mic.
injury? I thought he had an injury. That's what made some people skeptical on him.
I think
His
you know he had
ankle,
ankles.
yeah, he had fucked up ankles for a while, and
Yeah, yeah. All right.
and then like that's how he got that bad contract because he was sitting out for a while. Like that kind of helped make the Warriors because he didn't get paid like he was supposed to get paid, and it was because of that injury. And then after that, he was so cheap it made him able to like get KD and do all this other stuff. But yeah, the ankles was fucked up with
Yeah, but
Steph
see,
for a minute.
that's why
So
I always wanted to give Derek a fucking pass. Like I know he was injured and his stock went down and all that, but if everybody's saying he was the best player in what class he was, it's like is it,
two,
I
3 years,
forgot.
2 years,
He was
Huh?
2 years ago.
Two years
He was
ago.
2 years. Yeah, he was a
Yeah, I think
rookie
that was
last year.
2022.
Yeah,
But the thing
so
is,
And they were
Thing is,
saying he was
if he
they were
could, if he
saying he
was
was the
balling
next
like that, he might be able to get back.
they they were saying that he's the next, not Bradley Bill, fuck, uh damn, was the number one 3-point shooter. I forgot his name now.
Who,
What's
Buddy
his
Hill?
name? Not come on, Buddy Hill. I'm talking about all time. Ray
Oh,
Allen.
oh,
They were
Ray
oh,
saying
Allen,
he
oh,
was
oh.
young
Ray.
Ray Allen. Oh, when he was in high school. My son was
Okay.
trying to tell me something about it. I was like, nah, I don't believe. He was like, no, he can shoot, daddy. He can shoot. And you know what? I give my son credit. A lot of the players that I find in college excuse me, in high school, is because him and YouTube. That's all he do is surf and watch players that don't seem old to him, because he feel like the NBA players feel old.
My thing is just always that, yeah, the talent, it's going to be top talent at the top of the draft, but it's going to be top talent other places in the draft too. If you got good scouts and people that could actually find talent, you
Right.
could find good players wherever.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at. Because how Denver found Joker. I was listening to them interview the dude that draft, was it the owner? I think it was the
Is
owner.
that, yo, wait, Ice, is that the best draft pick of all time, bro? Getting a
I
Yo,
dude
want to hear
like
that story,
Joker.
yo.
Because
yo,
look, I was
Hold on,
watching some
let us hear
video.
that story, Jay. I want to hear that
What?
story with Iceman. How they
yo,
found Joker? Like, what
oh,
happened?
so they
Okay.
had a choice. They had I forget who was the other center. They had another center right on their team, and they was gonna draft. They was thinking about drafting Joker, and they ran the analytics between them, those two, and then they ran analytics and compared it to like Larry Bird. And Joker's analytics said that he was better than Larry Bird on the analytics, so they let the other center go. I forgot who it was. They let
Nurkic.
yeah, they let Nurkic go and drafted him and kept him and let
No, but
Nurkic
they
go.
did that after they like he was on the team
Oh,
and
he was
he
on the team when
played.
they did that?
Yeah, he was on the team. They was him and Nurkic. They were on the team in Denver for the first year before before they decided to trade
Right,
Nurkic to
right.
Portland. Right, and then they did exactly what you said. They ran the analytics, but it was the analytics from Jokic's rookie season. And they were saying that his rookie season was so phenomenal. Like, it was low because it's kind of like those Ben games. You get 9, 8, 7, like, but for a rookie that can't run fast, that can't jump, he was doing everything. And they ran the analytics and saw that he didn't compare to Nurkic. He compared to young Larry Bird.
Right,
Yo, I was watching a video earlier that said this dude might be having the best prime of all time. Like the best prime years of like performing better than everybody else of all time. Like that whole team, he is their whole offense. Like when he's out
Well,
the
he had like
game,
100 points in two games, 100 points or
bro.
something like that.
I forgot what they said, but it's like some shit. Like when he's out the game, they're like -5, but when he's in the game, they like a a +4 or some shit. But him by himself is like a +42 or some shit. I'm
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
plus
yeah.
it's a crazy
like,
number.
I
It's
was like,
on
what the
off.
fuck?
Yeah, now he's a beast.
But
He's a beast. He is the
to get
greatest
that
draft
type
pick
of
ever.
talent at 41, got to be like the best draft pick of all time or close.
Yeah,
It is,
but
bro.
you want to know what the comedy of it is? The only player that plays like him is a black kid named Derek Queen. I call him Black Jokic. He
So
does the same
what if
thing.
we get him? The way he supposed to fall out in the draft?
I
What, like
I don't.
eight, number 10?
He's top 10 now. He's been killing to like right Ice.
Yo,
He's
I'm
top 10
telling
now,
you,
right?
y'all got to
He's been
factor in
very,
like
yeah, he's in
whatever
the top 10. He's in the top 10 easy.
Yeah, I
whatever
think he
numbers
knocked
y'all
out
think.
Maluach. But he wouldn't fit in the Nets system though. And then the Nets like the run and gun, and he's gonna be like Jokic. He's gonna like stand at the elbow or top corner and just deal. He's gonna pass, he's gonna shoot, he does a little bit of everything. Like I
He will work, Pod. He would work. And that's what I was saying. Like when he's not like Ben. but he is as far as doing that. When he can stand in the elbow, that's the same thing Ben do. All he do is set the screens, though. You know what I mean? He ain't really a screen setter like that, but Ben does the same. He does the same exact thing. He can make all the passes, and he can shoot from the free throw in. You know what I mean? He can shoot the three, but it's not consistent. But he does everything else. So he in half court he would work. But as far as you're
He's
talking
just
about
not
running the floor,
athletic. I
yeah,
think the
yeah,
Nets want to run. I think the Nets want to build a team that runs. If you draft him, you got to build a team around him. You got to.
So hold on, what you mean we got to build it like we? Well, I mean, we ain't got to start from scratch because we draft Derek Queen. I don't believe that.
No, the way the offense would run wouldn't run like the way it runs now with a
it
player
would,
So
like
what?
that.
Cam
it
Thomas can
would,
play with everybody. Cam Thomas play with KD, Kyrie. He can play with anybody. They ain't
it would
gotta.
run.
He can
It
stay
would
with one thing.
It will run exactly the same. Here's why, right? I'll explain why. In half court, they play fast, but they're not moving fast in half court, right? So right now, if you look at our stats, we are like 30th in pace, and the reason for that is Ben Simmons not handling the ball like full time, running up and down the court. So pace is slower, and it's Dennis pace, and Dennis pace is slow as hell, and is in half court. Dennis ain't a full court sprinter. He ain't pushing the pace like that. You know what I mean? So in half
He's
court,
Euro.
right? He's not at half court. He would work because it's slow, but it's quick, and that's like his pace. You know what I mean? It ain't Ben pace in half court. That's why it would work. Anybody that plays that type of style of you can sit at the elbows and make those type passes and stuff like that, it'll work.
Yeah, he's more like you know how Houston has to play different when Jabari Smith is on versus when Sengun is on. Sengun, he's like Sengun. He's like I'm just gonna deal from the top of the box, and no one's gonna stop me. If you sag off me, I'm gonna shoot this little 14 footer. If you play me too close, I'm a pass it to cutters. Like he's a freak like that, and he doesn't get that much assist because the rest of the Maryland team is garbage. But he like Ice, back me up if I'm wrong. Like he's
Nah,
really
he's nice. He's nice to be non-mobile. He's just like Joker, like you said. To be non-mobile like that, not have no real athleticism, and still can give you like
he
20.
used to be a fat boy. He lost the weight.
But hold on. Let's get to that too because how important is the half court offense in contrast to the? I mean, you're gonna score majority of your points off the half court offense. So even if they're not the best transition player, still you getting the potatoes out of the mill. You know what I mean? With having a half court offense, I'll take Derek Queen. I'm not. Listen, if we miss on those top three and we get Derek Queen as the pick, are y'all mad as Nets fans?
No,
But
I wouldn't be
if we
mad.
get Derek Queen as one of the picks,
Right.
Yeah,
No, I
he
that's
wouldn't
can't
be
it.
be
mad.
he can't be the top pick. No, he just can't. Like it's too much of a risk. You have to come away with either Cooper, Ace, or Dylan. You just
Bro,
have
we
to,
not
or
coming
you're
away
gonna be
with
in the
none of them,
rebuild
bro.
forever.
Bro, hold on, time out. I'm here to tell you. I mean, we are not getting none of those picks, bro. Like, I don't know what games you watching out there, but if you've been seeing any Washington games, any Philly games, I think Utah, like they are really out there taking hard. And I don't think we take it hard enough. Like they are Master P level,
You
no
got the
limit
ominous
tanking.
music on.
They are Master P level, no limit tanking, and there's nothing we could do about it. So if you think if we getting them top three picks, it's gonna be slim to none. Because even if we do tank as hard as them, the chances is only 14%. Like, I don't know, bro. I can't put all your eggs
I
in
thought
one
you said
basket
you
as
like
real
Derek
fans.
Queen. Why you don't like Derek Queen if we don't get what's the separation in talent between Queen and the top three picks?
It's like having a chance to draft Melo, LeBron, or D Wade, and you
And
end
then
up drafting
Joker.
like Mason Plumlee.
Yo,
I don't like
But
that.
what?
I don't like that,
What
PC.
if
I
it's
don't like
like?
that. Now
What if
you
it's
trying to
like
call
we
Derek
get them?
Queen Mason Plumlee? Like, come on, bro.
You just was calling him Jokic.
I,
Right.
I'm just saying in terms of like expectations, in
Well,
terms of like
if he Jokic or Plumlee, let's be real. Tell me the truth right now. If he Jokic or Plumlee, which one is he?
he's neither. He's Derek Queen, but and we don't know what he's gonna be. I know. Like the one thing that I could guarantee is that he'll play
So you
10
think he
years in
gonna
the
be
league.
more Plumlee than Jokic?
He'll play 10 years in the league. That's the only thing I got for you.
Nah, bro. He
He's a
different.
good player though. He's a
Yeah,
very good player.
Okay.
But he's
he just
not.
different.
You know what? Nah. But see, if if I could add Trey Johnson to that list, but we don't want Trey Johnson because we have our shooting guard of the future in Cam Thomas. So Trey Johnson don't. We can't get him. We can't get VJ Edgecombe. We gotta get into this top three. Like that just should be the only thing on our mind is getting in
So
the
you
top
think we
three.
about to go on a 30-game losing streak?
No, I see it different though, Pot. I don't see it that way. Right? I get
I
it.
just don't see how it's going to happen at this point.
I
Like
get
I'm
it,
not
but I
against
still
it,
don't see it
but
because look, to me is still I know you need them type players, but if he ends up being better than what you think he is, and you build the right team, especially with pieces in this draft that you can get, I don't see it being wrong. You know what I mean? Because if he's anything like if he ends up to be like a Shengun or in between Joker and Shengun, how could that be a wrong first pick? It can't be a wrong first pick. You know what I mean?
and
Plus, he's still going
hypothetically,
right. If he's still going in the lottery,
by the way,
that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like it can't be wrong.
You know what? I really should just stop watching basketball. Like I'm even watching Fresno State tonight. Like, yo,
yo,
I if
hypothetically,
we
if
not
they
get one
saying
of the
it's
top
fixed,
three, man, then
if they saying it's fixed, they should
we
just
can
give it
pack
to
this
us.
shit up. We gonna be trash for a long time. You
Nah,
gotta
bro.
get a superstar, yo. You just have to. You can't even win
So
with
Derek
two
Queen not a
superstars.
superstar? He
You
not a
got to get
superstar?
three superstars. No, he's not a for sure superstar. He's a possible. See, y'all play spades, right? Some
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
some players are the big joker, the little joker, depending on how you play, the deuce of hearts, the deuce
I,
of
I
diamonds.
can't I can't say that these draft picks is like that because some of them be busts. You got to see what it turned out to be. It's not like you got a big joker and you put it
See,
down and somebody else got a
these is
bigger joker because that's
these
what can
is
happen.
highly
And
unlikely busts.
it's
It's
I hear
highly
you,
like yo.
I hear you,
I
I
trash.
hear you, but you never know. People get injured. Anything happens, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to the formula. There's no doubt about it.
right,
But a 6'11", a six foot
who
eleven
was the
small
number one
forward
in
don't
that
come up
Shea
every
draft?
day.
Who went first in the Shea draft?
I think Pablo Banchero
That's tough. If
I
you
like
do a
Pablo.
redraft,
I like
you do
Pablo.
a redraft right now. Shea
hold
ain't
on.
eight. They damn sure ain't no Paulo Banchero.
But that's what I'm saying about the thing because every year if you do a redraft, the draft would be different because you find out that players that went after really are
Hmm.
better or playing better than the other ones. And the thing
Hmm.
is, that's the point of being a scout, finding the talent that you could get that's better than other people that people is overlooking, shit people not seeing. Like
I was tripping. That's not the Pablo draft.
I'm just saying
Uh,
that Shea probably better than some other niggas. Like some
Shea like 8
six teams
seasons
wish
in,
they'd
bro.
have drafted Shea.
He 8 seasons in, bro. Shea been in the league for a minute now. It ain't like he supposed to be running the league. Like
he's six
Curry is
six
in his
seasons
way in
in
the West.
2018.
Curry is in his way. You see, he's going to war with Luka and Kyrie, bro. Like you're going to the conference finals battling each other, bro.
So
Second round, bro. They going at it,
Yeah,
bro. Shea is tough,
so
but he
y'all,
so
is
let me
y'all
ACs in.
know OKC about to win this NBA Cup, right?
let me give you the players drafted with Sha or drafted before Sha.
Right.
This Some of this shit is hilarious. So DeAndre Ayton went number one overall.
He better than them.
Ooh,
Marv Bagley went number
Who?
2.
Oh, he better than them too.
Ooh,
Luka
He went to the same.
Doncic,
That's
okay.
tough.
Jaren Jackson,
All right.
I take Shea over Jaren.
Yeah.
right? Trey Young,
Tough.
Still take still take Shea though, but I like Trey, but I take Shea.
the man that was drafted because he had his own song, Mo Bamba.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely taking him over him.
Yeah.
But shout out to my nigga Mo.
Shaq West, Harlem.
Yo, I was playing that shit the other day because this nigga really do got a song. Like every time he's introduced, they need to play that shit.
I didn't even know that, bro. He got a whole theme song.
You ain't
so
know that song? That song got the
so so it
I
gets
got
more
goalies
interesting.
call it
hoes
oh
calling a young
the
nigga
young nigga
phone.
phone. It's an old song, but that
Yeah.
song
It's
is
a
fire. It's really
Shaq
I
West.
ain't know
Shaq
that was
West
him.
is the rapper.
yeah.
Yeah.
The name of the song is Mo Bamba because he was like,
Yeah.
I'm balling like
But
my nigga
him and Mo
And
Bamba
that,
friends
Mo.
though. They both
in high
African.
Yeah,
That's his
school,
friend. So
they're both from
right.
Senegal.
yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
shout out to
so
Joey BK. Join the panel with us.
Well, good
so
Go
looking
ahead,
Joey
seven,
PT.
BK.
Yeah,
so
no
Shout,
problem.
seven was Wendell Carter, 8 Colin
yeah.
Sexton, number 9 the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox, and then
The
after
bus.
that,
Ooh.
now here's the hilarious thing about them selecting Kevin. Oh, you needed to save sad trombone for this. Number 10, drafted after the New York Knicks drafted Kevin Knox, number 9. The Philadelphia 76ers draft Mikal Bridges. and guess who and guess who came right after Mikal
I'm
Bridges?
crying.
Shy Gilgis Alexander.
Alexander.
And the Knicks missed out on Shea. It's tough.
Yo, real talk.
Yeah,
The only person that's probably better than Shaw that y'all named so far is Luca. That's it. That's the only person I'm taking over Shaw.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, but in a redraft, Luca goes 1, Shea goes 2, Trey goes 3. Like that's what I just be saying, yo. Everything looks good before the. I keep thinking y'all telling me those gonna be the top 3 draft picks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a random dude from another country, from Australia or France, that's gonna break into
Noah
that top
Senge.
3. Somebody
Noah
going
Senge.
they, and that's gonna push all the other draft picks down. It's gonna be some random African, Australian, French dude that's gonna be in the top 3.
You
Some
think Noah
some
gonna do that? Pete?
some
I don't know. I don't know none of them. I'm just saying
some Dirk
from what's been
Nowitzki.
happening.
PT Noah?
That's my guy, yo.
You think
That's
Noah is the one?
Yeah, yo. I think he come
Yeah.
over here and start eating American food and lifting weights. He could be the one. I love his game. Like
What's
everybody
his
thought
name?
Ben Saroff was gonna be the one coming out of that team, and he's outplayed Ben Saroff. Like he's the best player on a professional team in Germany, and 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 uh and he's 17 years old.
Noah
He's
Esingay. That's his name.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
They
plays for
use him. They use him as a center sometimes, and that was throwing me off. And PT was like, "Nah, he a beast." And I had to go back and watch. And he played against some. I mean, I think he played against Portland. His team played against Portland,
yeah, yeah. He
and
shot 4 threes against Portland.
he was giving them problems. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
You know what I like about players like that though is they've been playing professionally since a young age. Like
Facts.
you look at Sengun, he's been playing professionally since he was 18.
Yep.
So, he been nice
No,
like way
oh,
before he
before
hit the
that,
league.
before that,
Yeah,
they go to
Luca was like that
academies.
too. Luca
They
too. Luca was
yeah,
like 16 playing pros.
they played in the same
And
academy.
it
No, Luca played in Barcelona, and they played at Real Madrid. The Yegor Demine in this year's draft won a championship with Hugo Gonzalez at Real Madrid. He's a champion. Just like Luca came over here, a champion, he's a champion too.
I don't know, bro. He might be the one, bro. He might be the one out this drive for real.
I wouldn't be
yo,
mad if we got him. I wouldn't be mad. That'd be a great pickup. Diego is
I'm
like
just
that.
Because you got to understand those guys that play on a professional level, young like that, they already polished before these young kids coming out of college. Like
I
they
don't even
already
like worried about this shit. Worry about the shit we can control and not us as the fans. I'm just talking about as a team. Worry about the shit you can control. What
Yeah,
you
you
could
can
do,
control if you win or lose. If you lose,
bro. Ain't
you
nobody going
guarantee
to you.
yourself a top five pick.
top five, top five, top five.
I can't I
But
could
hold on, but why you? But hold on, why you say you agree that the
y'all
dude
want
on
on
the
purpose.
center on Duke is nice? You agree that Queen is nice, and what I'm trying to say to you, my debate with you more so, PT, is that if they out of the top three or top five pick, we still got a good chance at getting a great player.
So
And
Breezy, you play
and
spades,
hold
right?
on, hold on. For context, Shea being number 12 and having all of those other players drafted in front of him is my point. He was
Cause it's not
he's
like
a
spades.
top
You gotta
five
use a
player
different
in the he's a
analogy.
top five player in the league right now, and he was
It's exactly
drafted.
like spades.
It's
And
I
when
not
you
mean,
like
look
this
at
shit
spades
is
him,
because
this
it
shit
ain't
is
the
a
big
it's a it's a
joker.
it's a
Cause
it's a
yo,
crap.
if you'd have told me DeAndre Ayton was the big joker because he got drafted first, I'd have told you fuck out of here. He's not a big joker. That nigga is a fucking nine of clubs.
No, usually the big joker that only comes around with like LeBron, right? Everybody else could get cut. Like every other trump card could get caught out there. It's rare, but it happens, right? The the first overall pick, 69% of the time, or whatever the number is, has the highest rate of creating an all-star. The second pick is actually lower than the third pick, which is weird, but yeah, the third pick has a higher chance of becoming an all-star than the second pick. Though that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure
I-
so that our
you trying
rebuild
to
is
get the
short.
highest probability to get a star. We get it. I
But
Correct,
understand.
because
I hear
if
the
you have a high
probabilities, but if
probability
you
star, that that shortens the length of time that you have to be in purgatory.
True.
The net
It's still a crapshoot though. At the end of the
it's
day, it's still a
it
right,
crapshoot.
it
and
it
all of that
is
has to do with the skill of your scouting team.
it is that it and it does and there will be like yes, SGA got chosen 11th in the draft, and Kevin Knox went before him, and all that, right? But you can ask any
And where the fuck is
GM.
Kevin? Yeah.
I don't even know, but the point is, no GM can replicate that year over year. You can
Mhm.
get a good player year over year, but you're not gonna get SGA at 11. That's rare. It's much more likely that you're gonna find an all-star talent
Yo,
like Apollo.
you could go to every draft though. You could go to every draft and find niggas that should have been drafted higher. Like
Sure,
it's
sure. But this draft is more like the 2003 draft where you got Braun, Melo, and there's a Milicic in there somewhere. Somebody's gonna bust out. But if you're picking in that top five, you're going to come away with a dude that's gonna be an all-star 10 times in his career. And
Well,
most of those times are gonna be in
Let's
your
just hope
jersey.
Marks pick right. Wherever we pick at, let's hope he pick right.
That's the most important thing. That you know what it makes me know we're tanking? He's been to the Rutgers Stadium. Sean Marks lives in Connecticut. He works out of a Manhattan office, not the Brooklyn office. He's only at the gym if need be, right? He works out of a Manhattan office. For him to go all the way to South Jersey on a weeknight, that means he's serious about seeing this player play. That means he knows who he has. Like he's been. I
Hey,
haven't seen him
Pod,
nowhere else.
I saw Cam Johnson pulled up to the Rutgers. You seen that? He was at a Rutgers game.
Yeah, because his brother plays for Penn State.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, his little brothers on Penn State look just like him. Yeah, man. You
Well,
that that's what ends the rebuild fast is that Sean Marks does his job and he comes away with two blue chip players out of this draft. If he does that, if It's because it's a lot of people make the mistake and think it's, oh, you want to find your Kobe and Shaq, your Shaq and Penny. It's more than that. You need a whole squad. And I think it's more like three superstars to get in that conversation. So
Squad.
that's the key, man. That's just how I
Yo,
see it.
man. Yo, oh shit. I'm looking at some mock draft that came out yesterday, and they got us at 15 getting Noah Isinga.
Yeah.
Playing with my emotions. I love Noah.
Yo,
Playing with
I'm
Pod,
telling you,
man.
just because y'all was
Who?
talking
Who's
about it,
that? Who?
they
Who
got
is
us
that?
at
Who is that?
15. The dude they was just talking about.
But all
Yeah.
right, so but like, what position he play again?
He's a
Small
Small
wing.
forward,
forward.
power forward.
It's the
He's
big
a
buddy, man.
wing. Big wing.
Okay.
Stop
But,
So
playing with
what?
but they
Pod's
got
Did
us
he play
at
emotions,
with?
six.
man.
Oh, wait, hold on. They got us at 15 and 16 getting Boogie Flan next.
Okay, I like Boogie Flan.
I like Boogie Flan too. He's like a future Mo Williams type of player. Like a
But but
like a
that's all
point
I'm
guard
saying. I
that
feel
likes to
like
shoot.
We don't need Mo Williams, man. We need more fucking KD, man. We
Yeah,
need
that's
the
at the
next
top of the
LeBron.
draft.
Tell him, Pod.
That's at the top of the draft. Trying to
Hold
let
on,
y'all
Joey.
go.
Hold on, Joey. How you feel about this? You don't want to fall out of the top three, neither. You don't like the selections we might get out of the top 10 or the top 15. You think he
Bro,
got to be a
I'm
top
not
three
trying to
pick?
bust my head thinking about that shit because at the end of the day, we don't know where we going to land. And I'm just gonna fucking let the chips fall where they may, wherever we land at. Hopefully, Marks picked the best player available, bro.
I
I
told you,
mean,
we going to the
that's
second round, man.
you know. Like, long as we got draft picks, I'm good because at the end of the day, when you got draft picks, you got assets. Whether you can build through the draft, or whether you could use those assets to trade for other players in the league. So the thing is to get these assets and either build through the draft and use a little bit of them to get to trade for players. So I'm cool with it. Like either way, we good, man. Like I'm good. I mean, I would like for us
All
to
right.
fall in the top in a lottery, but I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it if we don't.
All right. So, all right, just trying to change the lanes because that's a lot of this is hypotheticals. What about tomorrow night's game, man? What do you think happens? Who you want to see anybody specific get any minutes, more minutes than they usually get? You want to see anybody shine off the bench?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Off the bench? Um, shit, man. I want everybody to get minutes. I want Noah to get more minutes, and I want Sharp to get more minutes, man.
Oh, Noah Clowney back?
I
Nah.
heard he would.
Yeah. Yeah, I told y'all when I was at the Long Island Nets game, he ain't have no boot on,
I read
and
he
then they
was
said he
supposed to
about to
come
play.
back last
He's
game,
supposed to
but
play last game.
yeah, so he should be back this game. But yeah. I heard what's the boy name? The boy we got from Memphis, Zaire. I heard
Zaire.
Zaire should be coming back soon too.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I really
This
want to see
this
Noah
game
Clowney
is a
play more than anybody. I ain't gonna lie. Noah Clowney hit that. He was 5 for 9. He got hurt. I was like, damn.
I mean, I'm
Like,
Nah,
kind of
man.
glad.
I just want to win this game because I thought we swept them, man. Why we playing them 3 times? I thought we was done with them.
yeah,
We
We
I
beat
thought it
them.
swept
was
We beat
over
them.
them
with
twice.
the
We
next
beat them
season.
two
Right?
times. We beat them 2 times.
Huh?
Um,
No,
we beat them
we beat
twice.
them 2 times. Yeah, but
Yeah,
we only supposed to play West Coast teams 2 times most of the time.
yeah, I know.
So that should have been a sweep. Why we playing them 3 times?
I know. I'm glad that we got a good little break because we kind of banged up right now, and hopefully, the guys will be prepared and rested, and be able to ready to
Right.
go for this game. So
Word.
tomorrow is
Yeah.
a showcase of Cam Johnson for the Memphis Grizzlies. I hope the GM comes
You
across
think
and
a
goes,
trade
damn,
happened?
if we could have him, we'd be unstoppable. So I want a Nets. I want a rare Nets dub tomorrow. Make the Memphis GM start thinking.
yo,
Get this trade done.
I don't know if y'all talked about this already, but I brought it up to
That's why the
Breezy. I saw
Warriors GM
something.
is thinking.
I saw the Warriors is interested in Cam Johnson,
And
DFS, and
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Mhm.
Warriors don't have the firepower to get maybe Schroeder, but they don't have the firepower to get Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson is gonna it's gonna be one of
Yeah,
Houston.
but what if they want to offload Kuminga though?
That they're not taking that. They're not gonna pay. Then the Nets aren't gonna pay
Yeah, they're
Kuminga.
not taking the contracts.
That would mean Kuminga is who they're rebuilding around. I don't
No,
think
I'm
they
just
believe
saying. I
that.
heard they want to get rid of Kuminga.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but
dude.
but
If the
we
Nets
don't
are
want
the
to
if,
take their contracts.
Right.
He want
I
a max.
understand.
He want a
I'm just
max.
saying though, Kuminga kind of fit our timeline though. That's all I was saying
He
though.
want the max
I
contract.
mean, if they want to give him 30 plus million,
They already said they're not trying to do that with these trades. These trades, they trying to get off players and get back money. They said
and
they're
young
Or
not taking
players,
draft
on
picks,
no,
right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
they
draft picks. They ain't, so
Yeah, I feel it.
I don't
I mean,
see
I'm cool
them
with it either way.
doing
I'm
that.
not tripping. I'm not tripping off Kaminga either way. I'm cool with it. Like it seemed like they want to build through the draft. That's what it sounds like. They ain't trying to take on no big draft big contracts.
Yeah,
So
and I think
Houston
if they're
could
gonna
give
do
us.
that, it would be after the draft. Like after they figure out who they're gonna
exactly,
draft
Jay,
and what the
exactly.
situation is, then
Once we
maybe.
got like our core, they'll probably do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
For an example, they could trade DFS for someone like a Cam Whitmore, who's being sent down to the G League because they don't have room to play him. They need a vet who can shoot threes.
Man,
They can
fuck
take.
Houston because
Low
they
key,
shouldn't.
low
Hey,
key. I think
real
they
talk,
wanted to
pod.
draft Cam
Yo,
Whitmore.
real talk. They shouldn't have drafted him in the first place. They should have let us get him. Fuck them niggas, man.
Yeah,
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 They
because
well,
I
didn't have
think
to
we
draft
wanted to.
him.
well, now we might be able to get him. We might.
And
I
look,
I
look,
think
hold
I
on.
think there's a deal to be done there. Or
If
for
that
Cam
is,
Johnson himself.
if that is the case, I think they would do that because that's kind of what they've been doing, scooping up
And and the
draft
other
picks that
one
they didn't get.
and the other one they could potentially do is Gigi Jackson. Gigi Jackson's getting sent down to the G League for the same reason. You swap him out for DFS. Memphis gives us Gigi and a number one draft pick. That that'll work.
Okay, so let me ask you this: who else we gotta pay at the end of the year besides Cam Thomas? Who's up for a contract
Day
with
Rod,
us? Who?
Day
Dayron.
Day.
Dayron. Okay. But Dayron ain't gonna require that much money to sign though.
Yeah,
No, but they
both of
might not be
them
able to pay him. He's been mentioning trade rumors too.
Yeah, but
both
I
of them
say
are
that to say
restricted
this
though.
though. Didn't y'all say that we have to fulfill a certain amount in the cap? Like we
Yeah,
have to
there's a
sign
salary
people.
floor.
Yeah, so we have to spend money
They're
regardless.
gonna
We
pay
got to spend
Cam.
some kind of money.
They're gonna pay Cam, but they're gonna let the market tell them what to pay Cam. He's a
Right, I
restricted free
understand that, but
agent.
what I'm saying, paying Cam is not going to be enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
To
they'll
hit
get to the
probably hit
salary
that cap,
floor.
huh?
They'll get to the salary floor. Like Cam will have like 27 to 34 million on the cap, and that'll get him there.
So you think we could get to the salary floor with paying Cam and just playing and having these other little small
They
contracts?
they also got a bunch of draft picks coming in, and hopefully one of them is early draft pick where they're getting 9-10 million by themselves. They're
That
gonna
is true.
they
You got to pay the top 10. That's right.
yeah
Yeah,
they're gonna reach the salary floor after they pay Cam, but
yeah,
they're gonna try to stay as flexible. If they have high salaries, they're only gonna hold it for a year because 2026, that's the free agency class where they could get busy. So
right.
they're gonna want to have cap space then.
Yeah,
Next year, there's if you look at the free agency list, there's really nothing there. There's really nothing there. They're gonna play. They're gonna have to play the kids they draft,
uh-huh.
and they're gonna organically tank. They,
So it's going to be another rough year next year then.
they,
No, it's they going. I feel like if they make some of these trades this year, let some of these kids play, we might do better than y'all think we gonna do.
No,
Still,
we going to probably do better, but we ain't going to be like contending,
not for
or
a
we not going to
championship,
be a
but
playoff
I
team
don't think we.
probably. We probably be a playing team tops, but I don't think we're gonna be
The
a playoff
person
team.
they got to get rid of is Schroeder. Schroeder makes the team go. They get rid of Schroeder, they'll be picking top five.
Hey, I'm just happy Ben's salary comes off the books. I'm so happy about that,
Yeah.
bro. That's gonna be
Yeah.
a
Yo,
big, big
do y'all
relief.
want to talk about the unfortunate truth? Like, what if they sign this nigga again?
They're not gonna sign him unless
There's
he
no
signing
way in
for the
hell.
low. Unless he want
I
to
hope
sign for the
not.
low, he's not coming back, bro.
Are
He's
They
you
not
said,
gonna.
sure?
I don't think he's gonna be in the
yo, low
NBA.
key, look at
Yo,
this shit. Hold on, look at this shit. I saw it earlier. The top team that the scout that niggas is saying might get Ben is the Celtics.
I saw that too. I saw
It's a
that too.
lie.
that's
that's
some
that's
BS.
Bernie Lee doing wild shit,
But they,
telling people
but this how
wild
the
shit.
Celtics gonna
Why you
sign him?
say
They
that's a
got too
lie?
much money over there, though.
But there's
Huh?
again,
Because
Also, like I've been saying earlier, I also heard that he does have a chance to resign. I don't know if he is or if they will, but he does have a chance still to resign with the Nets.
Yeah, he can have what he want, but they ain't gonna
yo,
resign that nigga.
yo, bro. If y'all talk about a 2-year tanking process, who better?
The tank commander Ben Simmons.
he's not gonna finish the season. Like I I feel sorry for him every time I see him
I
play.
just don't. AJ, real
He's
talk.
stiff.
We laughing about
He's
him
gonna be
being the tank
injured.
commander.
He got to finish the season.
Hey, but even if we was tanking, I can't watch Ben Simmons for another couple years, bro. I'd rather just lose with the young kids, bro. Real rap.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No
LM on the
disrespect,
panel.
Iceman.
He's out of there.
No
Hold on.
disrespect.
Why you say it like Iceman and H, man? Hold it down. Hold on. I just wanted Jay to get to this. Then we gotta get to LM. He just joined the panel. Adol SL said they were on agent said he want 4 year 50 mil. He would take 4 year 40 mil with us. How you feel about that, Jay?
You see that? If it'll take 10 million less just to be on the team, I like that. Now, I mean, even though I feel like he should get his 50 million, man. Fuck that. Pay that man.
Nah, I don't know if
He
he's
gonna
a.
get he gonna get 50 million rebounds out there.
You
So
think
pay
he a
that man.
52? You think he a 13 million a year player?
Yes.
Mm,
I feel like he
wow.
is they say he is the best rebounder per 60 minutes on the court or whatever they be saying.
But that's four.
Get
That
him
ain't that
out there.
10 million though. If it's 4 years, 40 million, right?
Yeah, and he said he'll take 10 million, but I said they should give him the 50 million that his agent said he want.
Nah, get that nigga 40.
Hey,
He
I,
like it
I
in
res-
Brooklyn, bro. He doing us a
he
solid.
do. Of course, and he is. I mean, I respect it, but pay that man what he worth, man.
Oh man, I like
Like I
Dayron though. I, hey man, if the Nets think Dayron, they see him as a future piece moving forward, sign him. If not, then you know what to do.
yo, if we get rid of him, he gonna go somewhere and be the best rebounder in the NBA. He gonna be
That
out
nigga
there
gonna go. That
horsing
nigga gonna
niggas.
go to the Lakers and be a rebounding machine, bro. The next
Yeah, he gonna
Drummond and
go
shit.
somewhere and be horsing everybody, be the next Drummond. That's what I was about to say. Be horsing everybody. And we gonna be sitting there looking like Joe Donut, just looking like, damn.
Hey, you know what? Somebody wrote
Wish
that
we
on
had
Reddit.
somebody to get rebounds on this team.
Somebody wrote that on Reddit about Ben Simmons. They like, imagine Ben Simmons actually going to the Celtics. That nigga turned into prime LeBron James and shit. When he just our luck, he'll turn into LeBron James light
Yo,
on the fucking
look,
Celtics
low key, low key. That might be the
for the
best
vet
situation
min,
for.
for the vet
Look,
minimum.
facts. That might be the best situation for him to be in because he don't got to shoot the ball, and other people play defense too.
Yo, I
He
swear we
just
be
gonna be
having the worst.
passing.
We be having the worst luck
All
with
they
players
do is shoot
sometimes,
three
though, bro.
pointers. Because
Damn,
you
we
know the Celtics averaging the most threes in the league.
true.
That's all they do. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That would be kind of scary with him, Tatum and Brown on the floor together, bro. Defensively, that'd be kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'd get him out here. What they got to trade? I take what Pritchard?
Pritchard. Yeah, give us Pritchard, man. I
they not
would
gonna
want
give that
White. I want White, but they ain't letting White go.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I just said Pritchard. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh shit.
right. I'm going into the negotiations with good faith. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nigga said, just our luck. We let this nigga Ben leave. He gonna go to Boston and turn it into
and win a
LeBron light.
championship.
Yeah, nigga gonna be playing like
But I
playing
wouldn't
his
even
ass
be
off.
mad at him. I wouldn't even be mad at him if he did. Know what I mean, and I think that Pritchard is a decent player to get back if it was that type of trade.
True. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up with Porzingis? He still hurt?
He's forever hurt. He's forever
Damn.
hurt, bro.
Did that man even play this season?
I think he played like a few games. It ain't much. And he
Man,
back out.
they waiting for him to come back for the playoffs. They just gonna rest him up to the
Word.
playoffs.
They trying to do some
Have him
Kawhi
come
Leonard
back.
type shit.
He might have played like
Had
three,
that nigga
three or
in the
5 games.
incubator. Had that nigga in the incubator
Yo,
to the playoff start.
Kawhi about to
Yeah.
come back.
maybe. Yo,
He's been at the
maybe.
gym.
I don't
Damn.
know if it's true, but I seen them saying Kawhi was almost in tears because he can't be on the floor with his team.
Yeah, that's what Ty Lue said. Ty Lue said
Yo,
that. I don't believe. I
I don't
can't see
believe
that,
that.
but that
he,
nigga's
You
an
don't think so?
emotionless robot. I can't see that.
Yo, but some niggas really love the game, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
I heard that. I heard that LeBron was about to lead the Lakers. Y'all heard that?
Yeah, I heard
I heard
that.
he
I
took
don't know
some
if it's
time
true.
off. I heard he took some personal time off. I don't know what for though, but yeah.
So hold on.
I
His
say
son
this.
came.
I
So
say this.
his son just started playing with him. Now he need time off. What's going on?
Mm.
they playing like trash. You gotta take a break for the mental. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Game
but
play like
you
trash.
gotta
Son play
all
like trash.
these
Everybody gonna
all
go
these
take
fucking
steroids.
my fault. What'd you say?
you know he go get that LeBron cocktail and come back all of a
Oh.
sudden stronger, more ripped, faster, jump higher. Watch him and his son gonna come back all stars.
Yo, hold
I
on.
think
I want to hold
yo,
on.
you see, wait,
Go ahead. We're gonna go to Elam after you, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
my bad. I just wanted to ask y'all if y'all seen the shit about Sham. Sham said that Jimmy Butler wanted to go to all these teams. Then his agent came
Yeah,
out and
Bernie Lee.
said, yo, he came out saying, yo, he lying. Why are you even making up stuff? None of this is even true. And I'm saying that all the stuff that people be saying is just that they're saying, how do we know what the source is? You can't
Nah,
believe these people.
But Shams doubled down on that shit though. He said it's 1,000% true. He said I ain't no faking. Like he doubled down. He came back
For
after
real?
Bernie Lee
I
said
ain't
that.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said
yeah.
everything I said is double sourced and done the professional way. But he's had like 4 or 5 things that have got knocked down though. Shan's been looking a little crazy this year.
And you know what? I think sometimes when they be blowing shit up, they be fucking shit up. Like something wasn't supposed to come out, but now that it come out, you got to defend yourself because that's not what you wanted to
Exactly.
come out yet.
Bro, but hold on, Jay. Before we go to Elam, bro, he got into it with Pat Riley, and it been like that ever since. At the end of the day,
That's true.
they not trying to pay Jimmy Butler for missing the playoffs. You could be as good as you want to be. If you're a superstar, they need you healthy in the playoffs. He wasn't healthy last playoffs, and they just feel like at his age, you know what I mean? He better off trying to compete somewhere else. I don't think they want to pay
Hey,
him. So regardless
Breezy,
of what they
can I
say,
rebuttal that real quick though?
the,
I think it's
yeah,
kind of I think it's kind of nasty what Pat Riley and them did though. Pat Riley act like he don't want to get the nigga no help or pay to get nobody. Like get somebody there. They fumbled the Dame shit. And you know, like, yeah, Jimmy took these niggas to the finals on his back, a fucking mid-ass team, bro. Nobody, a dark horse team, nobody expected them niggas to be anywhere near the finals. And Pat Riley has failed to improve the team or put no money into the team. So, I mean, yeah, you know, I see it both ways. You feel me? Like Jimmy gave his all to that organization, bro, and they
yeah.
have did nothing to try to improve that team to help him win.
Yeah, nah, no doubt.
Jimmy is the one that should go to Golden State.
I don't know. Hold on. I just wanted to get to LM because I wanted him to get into that conversation we was having earlier. LM, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
You remember we was talking about Derek Queen and how these players might be in the top 10, but not necessarily the top 3. And if that were to happen, it would be a good thing. And we use examples like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and looked at his draft and see that he was like 12. So I'm saying that to say this is this is how I feel too. I don't want to hit the panic button because if we don't get the top three pick, because I've heard that it's a generational draft, and Derek Queen is supposed to be outside of the top three and the top five. So I'm
But
growing
right now,
confident
they
even
got
if
us
we out
projected
the
at
top
top
five pick,
15.
top
They got us
15.
projected at top 15 right now. So y'all got to expand your expectations.
So LM, how you feel about us not being in the top three for far as draft picks? Do you still think we could be successful in the draft?
I would want us to be top three. That would help. Um, Depending on how Sean Mark's saying niggas is available now, I'm assuming that he wants to be top three in this draft, but I'm not necessarily tripping. I mean, of course, you want to, in a generational draft, you would want to shoot to get to the top. Like, nah, I want the elitist of the elite. But I mean, if you get to, 8, 9, 7, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's plenty of prospects you can get around there that could, you know what I'm saying, help your team if they're available. But I don't think it's a bad idea if you land around that area, especially for this team. Whoever we get there is probably going to help the team in a big way. I just think it matters on the pick. Like, I mean, we all saw uh, when the Nets had the third pick, in 2010, like you chose Derek Favors, like you have Boogie there, you have Paul George. Like in hindsight, guarantee, like yeah, you probably could have went. You did not know that DeMarcus Cousins and Paul George was going to be who they was going to be, but
Wait,
you
what
still
you
had the
said?
third pick.
Eric
Um,
Favors.
yeah, I think it was 2010. I think the Nets selected Derek Favors or something, which they traded for. I think they traded him at that time for Deron Williams. I'm not sure, but my thing was there was other talent there that you could have gotten. With DeMarcus Cousins was in that draft and Paul George was in that draft that you could have got at 3. So not
Boy, ain't no
necessarily.
fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no
I'm not
way,
even
boy.
gonna lie. Like the pick, the pick matters. Like necessarily, like yeah, I would like to get 3. I would like to get 2 and 1, but I just think necessarily that the pick matters. Like it does. It matters to make the right selection. And knowing Sean Mark's history, for all his wrongdoings, they haven't exactly done wrong with selecting the players that's on the team now. I mean, it is what it is. If you can get somebody earlier that's good in the lottery, I think you're on point. Um, but I mean, is a lot of Nets fans who do want 1 through 3, and I get that because I mean, it's Dylan, Ace, or Cooper. I mean, you could get Edgecombe. You know what I'm saying? You could get Igor Demon, depending on how that goes. You can get Trey Johnson. But realistically, I don't think it's a loss. I don't think it's a loss if you get 9 or 10 or
Nah,
7 or
Lem, they
6.
talking about 10 to
They talking about
15.
15. They talking about 15, 16, 23, and 30. Like that type of shit.
Uh,
That's a
I
that's a
can still
good
make that work. I can still
you
make
can
that
sit.
work.
You can make that work. You can make that
That's
work.
the type of shit they talking. It's like unless we get worse
Although me personally, I
or
want to
them
see
other
Dylan
teams get
Harper,
better.
Ace, or Cooper on the team, but
Because look,
I'm not
I think
necessarily complaining.
You're gonna be
in
rebuilding
all
for years with players like that. The
Yeah.
more they
I think
win
in
it,
all the
Nah,
little mock
pa,
drafts I
that's
look,
not true.
you're gonna
Nah,
be rebuilding for years.
That's not true. If
nah.
I'm me
Yeah,
personally, I think if you get Trey Johnson, we rocking because if you let's say you get Trey Johnson and then let's say okay the Nets is like all right let's really tank next year and by the grace of God you possibly get an AJ DeMonster. You got Cam, Trey Johnson, and AJ DeMonster for as your trio for the next few years. I think you rolling. Me personally, that's
I
3
think you can't plan it that.
talents on it.
I think you can't plan it that way. You can't plan what happens in that draft and what players are going to be available and what condition they're going to be in. This
See, they
draft is
got
right now. If you have
yeah.
an opportunity to get your hands on that on those level type of players, and you traded for your picks back, you gotta come away with
Well,
a
Washington,
future
New
All Star.
Orleans, and
I hear that
Utah
part.
is
I
they
still don't.
looking like they gonna get 1, 2, and 3.
I kind of don't agree because, like I
Mm,
said, you still trying to build a team. You're not trying. You want to get a player, but you trying to. Your overall thing is to build a team. So you got 6 picks to build a team. That doesn't
You
necessarily
got
mean that.
you
You know what I
got
mean? Like
plenty of team. The Nets got plenty of opportunity to get team guys, but we talking about Kevin Durant level players. We talking about future James Harden level players. We're not
basically,
talking.
all stars.
I
But
get it,
We
right?
need
But like I'm
players that
saying,
can
you
go
still
head to
trying to
head
build a team,
with
though.
Chet and Shy and them cats. We need players that could go head to head with I don't even know who you pick when you're talking about Houston, because it's some nights it's Jalen Green, some nights it's Sengun, they're so deep with talent. You know what I mean?
That's
no,
how they build a
Look at
we
team.
need
Memphis.
players that
That's
can
how they build
represent.
a team, though.
We need, yeah, like we need. I get what you're saying though. Like me personally, I would want to play on a team that is a consistent all star and can represent Team USA. Like every time Team USA
Yes.
pop up, there's a player on our team that is able to go out there with those guys and dominate, and then come back to Brooklyn and dominate once again. I would like a player like that. Could that be
Yo, can I
Cam
read y'all
Thomas?
this
Who
real quick?
knows?
What I
But
just seen. It says the Jazz, Nets, and Wizards are open for business and are willing to make deals right now, per Jake Fisher. He's just
yeah,
posted.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Damn,
that
the
means
Jazz trying to get worse because
they
they
trying to
already
get
got the
worse.
Jazz with the 3rd pick.
Nah,
They got the
everybody
Jazz.
got players they want to move. Like everybody, the Wizards want to move off Kyle Kuzma. Uh, Jazz want to move off John Collins. You know what I mean? They
Yo,
they got people they want to move.
It
Yeah, because
sound
I
like
just
niggas.
looked
It
at
sound
like
like the race. It sound like the race to the tank, man. The tank race.
I just looked at like 7 different mock drafts just now. All of them got the Wizards, the Pelicans, and the Jazz going top 3. And then the
yeah,
Raptors, the Hornets, and the 76ers and the Blazers is all after that. Oh, this one got us going 8 and still drafting the
Yo, bro,
same
how
dude
did the
that they
how
had
did
us
the
at
Raptors get so
15.
shitty, bro?
They, they say
they,
they saying the Nets really like this Noah Isingay guy that you keep talking about.
yeah, he's good and he's gonna be
Listen,
good. But
That's based off the
because on the
record. That's based off the record now, though. Like
Mhm.
if we was
but
like
but peep
trash,
we
this,
can't
Ellen.
trash at
stay
the
like
bottom at the East,
Ellen, peep
like
this. I
we would
just
probably
looked
be
at
top
another
3.
one. I just looked at another one. They had us with the 15th pick drafting Noah Isingay. This one they got us with the 8th pick, still drafting Noah Isingay.
So he nice, man. But I mean, if we was supposed to be trash, like we supposed to be doing, that pick would probably be way higher. But eighth is fine with me.
you
I would be okay if we got
you
eighth.
wanna know what's an okay drive? Okay drive is Trey. You get Trey Johnson and you get Noah Senge, right? Like not not the top 3, but if you were to get those 2, you got a future. You going somewhere.
I would be okay
Okay.
with that.
All
What
right.
about
All
Boogie
I
right.
would
Fland?
That's
be
what I
okay with
said.
that.
or you get
What
or
about
you
Boogie
get
Fland?
DJ Edgecomb.
What about Noah Isingay and Boogie Fland?
Trey Johnson is my backup plan if you don't get Ace or Dylan. He would be my
Yeah.
that's my backup.
The
You would
only
They
get if
got
you
reason
him.
I
get
don't
him,
want
we rolling.
the only
They
reason
looking
why I'm
at
against
him going
Trey a
6
little
or
bit is
7.
because he's a shooting guard, and
Right.
I don't want a player to have static with Cam. I want someone who's gonna
You
work
think
with him.
he's still gonna grow? Cause he's 6'6" right now. I don't. I think if he grow to like 6'8",
He's
I
young
feel
enough.
like
He plays
he's
small
very.
forward
He might have a
for
growth spurt.
he's a small forward at Texas, but that's because the other 2 players are both point guards and they're small.
I'll
So
say, but at that point, it will have to be best player. Like At that point, I'm not drafting off a need if I got the fifth or
Yeah,
sixth
you
pick.
you
Like
That's
I'm
got
what I was
going
talking
best.
about earlier, right?
you got to
Who?
take him and just let him run around.
Nah, but like I'm saying, like who would be your best player if you're in right? If you're in the draft, Ace and all them off the board, and you got Trey, you got now you watch, you got give me somebody Derek Queen. Who was your best player, right?
I'm
That's
I
what it comes
take
down
I
to.
gotta take Trey if it's those out of those three.
Out of those
Trey is
three, if those three is off, yeah, those three is there. I'm taking Trey Johnson.
It looks like
It is not
like
even a
like
question.
Trey is
I'm just
unstoppable.
while y'all talking,
He
I'm
has an
just checking
NBA game.
multiple mock drafts to see like what the range is on players.
Nah,
It
they
And it
got
looked
Trey
really,
like
going top five for
Trey
sure.
Johnson looks like he's going from top 5 to 8. It don't seem like nobody got him going lower between 5 and 8.
Yeah, nah, he's not gonna be around.
he's not going to be around 8, in
Cause
my
he a bucket.
opinion.
He a bucket.
VJ Edgecombe can. VJ Edgecombe is falling down. His stock is falling down. I
Yeah,
can see something happen
They
like
got him up there too.
where we get VJ, Esenge, and then down at the bottom, something like a Boogie Flan falls to us. Like that would be a really good draft. That would be a sick draft right there. But all of
Like
those
4 of these
guys,
drafts got us getting Boogie Flan. 2 of them got us getting Noah Isenge. And then who is Sarah?
yo,
Y'all know
oh
Sarah?
Ben,
God,
Sa- Ben,
no,
yeah,
Ben
Ben
Farrar.
Saraf, yeah.
Nah,
Drafted him.
They got
he's Noah Senge's teammate, and he at first he was the one that everybody had high up in the draft, and then Noah has just been balling out. And plus, he's so young. He's the youngest player in the draft. He's 17.
Yo, we are in it's December 12th. Next week, and then the week after that, pretty much Christmas is going to pass. We enter New Year's, and it's going to be January. If I'm not mistaken, the draft lottery uh is in March, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's April.
Which
Oh,
April, right. So that means once January hit, you on the clock. So you got to make a decision if you doing this tanking thing or not. Cause once April hit, it's clip. If we are either a playing team or not 13th or 12th in the East by that time, I don't think I think you do end up probably somewhere around like 8 or 9 or 10, which listen, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? You can make a good selection there, but I would rather, if we're talking about getting Trey Johnson, I would like that pick to at least be 6. Because realistically, uh, if we do get 9, Trey Johnson is going to be gone.
so
Like,
y-
he's out of there.
you think we get worse throughout this season, not better. Well, I guess
Hmm.
once you trade the vets, you saying we get worse.
If you get Cam Johnson out of here, it depends on what we. My thing is Sean Marks trading them and he wants a young player back, or are we just trading them for picks? Because if you're getting nothing in return, then besides Cam Thomas, when he come back, who is putting up Cam Johnson numbers on the team? Like, I don't know. Unless Zaire Williams has
That's
a
the whole.
freaking
That's the
breakout
whole
year.
point, bro. I think
Claxton,
that's.
Claxton, Clowney, Zaire. We got a young team, man. I like
But
the
that's the whole
guys on this
point.
team.
Isn't that the
Jalen
whole point,
Wilson got
Right,
Jamela?
but yeah, I mean, if Sean Marks is on this tanking business, the dude visiting Rutgers every chance he get. If that's his point, like yo, I just want to pick for Cam Johnson. I don't want no young player back. I don't need nobody but Cam score his buckets, but I don't need Cam Johnson giving us 34, 35 and playing out his mind right now. Like, no, I'm trying to get these 2 guys. So, I mean,
Right.
let
but
Cam do
I
what he
think
do, but
to
you
Bree's
know what I'm
point
saying?
earlier, he said that Cam Johnson is seeing more ball screens than he ever seen in his life, double ball screens to get him open. it's Jordy's coaching that's putting this nigga Cam Johnson in a position to play the best basketball he ever played. And then on top of that, I feel like once they trade the veterans, Jordy Fernandez is gonna find a way to get wins with the team that he had.
You could
Like
try.
one thing that I think that y'all are underestimating is this kid claims to be some sort of basketball genius savant, and this is his first year head coaching the team, and he don't want to lose.
There's a difference between not wanting to lose and knowing like your personnel and knowing that okay, the East is pretty much once we're about to reach All Star Weekend. Like once that shit happens, bro, it is a wrap. Like I do respect Horty's mindset of not losing and I want to go out and win every game. Cool. That's perfectly fine. I love that. But my guy, when you look at what you got besides Cam Thomas, once if you get these vets off, if Cam Johnson and DFS is gone, like yeah, the young guys is gonna get burned. We're gonna see individual progress from them. But that turning into wins, especially once all these injured dudes come back, like I don't know.
But even
I
with
don't,
this team, they thought we was only gonna have 19 wins projected. We got 10 already, right?
I think we got around 10 or 11, if
And
I'm
it's
not
like
mistaken.
we are already exceeding expectations. I feel like we probably will continue to do that. And that's I
My
know.
thing is this, kid. Let's say Schroeder off the team, hypothetically. Let's say Schroeder, Cam Johnson, and DFS is off the team. Let's
Yeah.
say Sean Marks get all of them off. Is Cam
They still
Thomas
gonna shoot.
by himself? And I'm saying by himself because other than Cam Thomas, I see no one who can put the ball in the hoop efficiently as him. Who else is going to produce Cam Johnson's numbers and Dennis Schroeder's playmaking and shooting if them niggas just shift off?
They're
Who is
gonna
going to be
shoot.
like, yo, I'm gonna replace Schroeder playmaking and his ability to close out games, and who is going to replace Cam Johnson once the nigga get hot? It's a wrap. He can't miss. Who on this team is replacing those two's production? Which is the reason why we've been
Did,
winning games.
did you man, I don't know. Tyrese Martin and Derek Whitehead both look like they could get hot when they want to get hot. I seen two great games from both of them. Jalen Wilson had a game like that too. Know what I mean? Found he could get hot one game. He ain't do it yet, but I know he could shoot the three ball. Like we still gonna have players out there that could get a bucket, and Jordy want to shoot 53s a game anyway, and that's all he's gonna set them up to do, and let Cam Thomas score.
I don't know if Derek is putting up Cam Johnson production. Like it would have to be he would have to be
I didn't say he
possessed
would.
on the
Yeah, I didn't.
on the
I'm not saying he would,
multiple
but what's that
scale.
game? He came in for 18 off the bench, 19 off the bench, some shit like that. Six
Just to let you
threes.
know, he's still doing that in the G League right now. His shooting has not calmed back down. It's staying consistent. Like everything else with him hasn't come along yet, but his shooting is consistent right
Yeah, he's probably if I wish he was really the player that he was like before the injury, because he would be a stud. Like he would really hit. He would.
He trying to get
I don't
back there.
necessarily. Yeah, but he had way more athleticism. Like I don't know. Like it's just I think he gonna be like an MPJ. Like he gonna be one of
And
them
fuck
good
around.
shooters and
Don't let
type.
him bring
And
Kendall Brown to the Nets, man. Bring Kendall Brown to Brooklyn. He gonna start booming on niggas.
now. Yo,
Yo,
it's
he
just
might.
I
I
don't
went
know
to
if he
that
did
one
a
G
vets
League
like.
game. He was dunking on niggas, bro. I
Yo,
like the way Kendall Brown attacks the basket.
they were saying that if they do get rid of the vets, he might be one of the players that get called up to get signed to the Nets for the rest of the
Yo,
season.
Mark Iceman's word, man. If Kendall
You,
Brown come up here,
that's
Yeah,
gonna be great. We might as well go and sign people from the G League because
he
our
booming.
roster is gonna be.
He booming in half court. If you give him a little runway, he booming for sure in half court, bro.
Yeah, we
I
do
like
need.
that kid.
If we are gonna lose, I at least want to see some entertainment. Like I know
Right.
Cam Thomas gonna put on the show, but I want to see dudes get dunked on. I can if we losing, I can deal with that. Like just put on the show. Go out there, play your hardest. Not saying go out there and lose because these players got pride. They're not gonna do that. But go out there, try your hardest. Go out and play your heart out. That's what I've been asking
Man,
since the beginning
get,
of the season,
get
and they
ready for
doing
the
that.
Cinderella season, man. Get ready for it. It's coming. Cinderella season. The good fight Nets live the fight again.
Only thing I'm worried about is I feel like Cam Thomas' job is gonna be worse if the vets is dealt. Because now you talking about Cam Johnson's going and Dennis is going. The two niggas that can get you 30 is out of here. So now it's really on Cam to, yo, I got to ball. I really got to
They,
ball out because
and they're
nobody
gonna
on
trap
this
him
team.
every play.
Right.
They're
Zaire
gonna
hasn't
trap him
shown
every play.
consistency. Zaire's been a horrible shooter for this past few games. Like, I don't know if he can really shoot like that. I think Claxton is returning to his form, so I think Cam and Claxton is going to be good. I think Clowney might be good.
As long as
Wilson is
we
going to
got
be good, but
Dayron out there, as long as we got Dayron out there, man, all the shots that we miss, we'll be able to get an extra opportunity. One of the best offensive rebounders.
they should let Dayron shoot more. If anything, that should. He been balling in practice. Like I've been seeing the clips
Yeah, I seen him
that
catch
they've been
two nice
posting.
dunks. I want
I'm
him
not even
closer
gonna.
to the rim before I see more shooting. But yeah,
Nah, I would want him. I just want to see him body somebody, like just rise up
that
and just dunk on somebody. Like I've
word
been,
at top.
if he can be like a Drummond, but like with a 3-point shot, like you don't let that leave. Like you keep that on your team. Like that's gonna be very. He going. I feel like not only Cam and Claxton, but I think Dayron can be on the championship roster. Like he adds to necessarily, especially when the game slows down in the playoffs. Like you gonna need somebody that's gonna box out and rebound and do the little stuff and go after the loose balls and pulls. Like you definitely gonna need somebody that is gonna be. By the time that happens, he probably gonna know how to like use his body to like maneuver and go in the paint and stuff and dunk. Like I don't like seeing him just move guys and laying it up. Like you 6'9", 260. Like you better move somebody.
Yeah,
But
nah, I
Like
know that. But yeah, what, Ellen? Why you here? We play the Grizzlies tomorrow, man. Anybody you want to see get minutes specifically, or is Noah Clowney back? Did we find out if he was back yet?
I don't even know.
I think he back.
Um,
He was supposed to be
That's the
back, like I
PC.
said,
We
but
were
I don't know.
I would like to see Derek get minutes though. I definitely would. He is one of our picks. You know what I'm saying? Like let him get some burn in there. The game against Chicago, he looked pretty good on the defensive end too. If he can turn into like a 3-and-D wing, that would be fire. But yeah, let him go out there, get some burn, get his feet wet, let him get back into, form. Derek Whitehead would be somebody I
Yeah,
would like to see
Clowney
get minutes.
Clowney is available. And we
That's
got
true.
Zaire Williams and
He probably,
Cam Thomas out.
yeah, he probably played limited minutes, but I want to see him hoop. Word, I
So
want to see
Cam
it.
Thomas is the only one that's on the injury
Eh,
report now.
No, Zaire Williams too.
So only Cam is Zaire. So everybody else is back pretty much.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's what ESPN say.
Dang. So trending, yeah. So trending back, Day back. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think they'll deal Trending Watford off. I think they keep trending. He basically a 1-year free agent anyway, because I think he's a free
Yeah,
agent
but
after this season.
he got to get re-signed too if we're gonna re-sign him.
I would like Wofford on the team if he
I,
came back.
I don't think he's getting re-signed.
Well, he's Cam Thomas' guy, so if they keeping Cam Thomas happy, they're gonna re-sign him.
Cam better speak up, then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he comes back.
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
why
that's
this
how he
team
got
is so
signed this
scared
year.
of like. I don't know why this team is so scared of having like a Kobe or Jimmy Butler or Jordan type player or Ant type player on the team where they just speak their minds and they just focus on the basketball. Like I get it, you Cam has said like some stuff in the media, but I feel like he's way well media trained now as to where you don't gotta let him just talk how he talk. Like it's New York media. Like I mean, you should like that a player is honest and not putting up a facade for the cameras. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
and he don't be in the media outside of basketball. He don't get in no mess. He ain't on social media. He ain't messy. That's one of my favorite things about Cam Thomas is the fact that it's all basketball when you see him. Um,
That
but yeah, man, this is a 2 hour stream, man. Hopefully y'all hitting the like button. I may pull back up tonight. I'm finna close out soon. With some more content. It was good hearing y'all cook because I'm learning about college players and I wanted to because I don't want to feel like we had a loss if we don't get one of the top 3 picks, even though we do want that. And based on what I heard about good 5 to 8 players that's really we should be looking at. Boogie Flam being one of them, Kaman being another one, Derek Queen being the third one. All of these players, to my knowledge, is outside of the top 3 picks. This is why I'm
I seen
glad that
Kaman going 20 something in a few of them mock drafts.
Evans, they was talking about Evans too.
Yeah, Isaiah Evans, he would be nice.
I
That
think
would be a nice addition.
we got an opportunity to get some good talent. We got a few picks, but it just depends on how the season go. And if we get worse, like y'all said, but it just looks like some of these other teams is more trash than we thought. But if we make some trades, you never know. But like we still got the opportunity better.
I just think they not. I just think they know what they're doing with tanking. Like if you look at Utah's roster, it's not ass. It's just they are strategically tanking because they probably want to get Cooper or some shit. But they should be better than what they are now. Like there's no way with a roster like that. You got mad good young talent on that roster. Markkinen is pretty much he is who he is. He's one of the big stars. Like
Sexton.
y'all definitely should be winning games, but they definitely doing the
They got
they doing
Sexton
what
and
we
But
supposed
Jordan
to be
over
I,
there,
doing.
right?
in their
Yeah,
defense, the West is just tough though.
it is, but like I don't know. I think
Yeah,
they doing that shit
ain't
on
Dallas
purpose.
in like ninth place, 10th place?
Yeah, something like that.
I think
Like, like the West is kind of tough.
Yeah, we gonna get to that. I'll probably pull up with some more content later tonight, but I just wanted to pull up and pretty much just say everything that we said. That's everything I wanted to talk about. But
Shout out
shout
to
out to
Trey
y'all,
Young
man.
too, man.
Huh?
Shout out to Trey Young.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. We spoke on that. Yeah, he was rolling dice at the Garden, man. That was hilarious, bro.
It goes to show you that MSG is more known for other players going there shitting on the Knicks than what the Knicks have done in MSG.
yo, when I saw it, I was
Yeah,
like,
so,
yo, why he shooting dice? I'm like, he trying to say that's what niggas do in New York. But then I'm like, nah, he going to Vegas. That's why he shooting dice. I feel you. I feel you.
yeah, easy funny. He said, I ain't pulling back up. I'm gonna pull back up. You know what
I
I'm
be feeling
saying?
like Trey Young and Cam Thomas is like the villains of the X. Like them niggas just go there and they ball out every single time. Like that shit is just hilarious. Like it's a personal mission to make sure that y'all niggas y'all niggas feel we getting y'all these buckets. Like
Nigga, that nigga
Yeah,
Easy said you about to eat a chopped cheese and go to sleep.
easy funny for that. And man,
that
I
shit
ain't
was
got no
funny though. Shout out
touch.
to Atlanta, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Shout
that
out
was
to
a.
y'all.
It was good to see that. It was good to see that. You know what I mean? Trey Young do what he did to the Knicks.
So it was funny because
But
Knicks fans was trolling me during the game, and then they lost. It was hilarious.
yeah, nah, Trey Young, he be giving them the business, man. He won a big game. That might be a playoff matchup.
Yo, for real. That shit would be funny as hell if they met in the playoffs. And that nigga eliminated them again with the super team that they got, supposedly. That shit would be funny as hell.
All right. Shout out to the Knicks. They get a big.
Them niggas supposed to be
That's
worse than they are, bro. I'm tight. Because we got they pick too. I was hoping that shit would go to like 8 or
nah.
9 or 7 or some
They
shit.
still got time to be bad. Give them some time. They always be up at the top sometimes, then they dwindle down. Let them watch. He's playing them dudes 100 minutes a game every game. You think that's gonna last for the whole season?
Nah,
That and they defense is ass, but
And they bench his ass.
I ain't gonna lie though. I gotta get credit. That nigga Cat look like he the best player on that team because that nigga been balling. I ain't gonna hold you, but
He has, but how did that work out for Minnesota? Having him as the best player on your team.
I don't know. Minnesota looking worse than the Knicks. That's some crazy shit. Them niggas just look
But
bad.
I'm just saying they had him as a double one pick, and then they chose a better double one pick over him and got him the fuck up out of there.
Yeah,
So him as the number one on your team
that
is
was a
proven
ple.
to
To
not
be
be.
fair, nobody thought Randall was better than Cat though. Like, at least I didn't think that. I always thought Cat was better, but like
That's
that should just look like a bad trade from both sides. Like, and it's seeing it look, you seeing it now. Like, Ant is saying, "Yo, it's not really meshed as it used to be. Like, the chemistry is all messed up. Like, I
the
don't know what that
ministry
nigga
now,
said.
right there.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to
'Cause
where they are
I
now to
seen
where they
him
were
talking the
last year,
opposite shit too. He was like, "Yeah, nigga, Randall locking up now. Put the camera on him. Look at him. He locking up. Like he fit. Their team, they getting shit together. It's only the beginning of the season. Like we getting close to the middle, but not really. Like it's still the beginning, kind of. Teams figuring shit out. That's why I say I would not bet.
Yo, y'all funny. Yo, easy. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to pull back up, easy for sure. But yo, man, shout out to the panel, man. Y'all was holding it down. LM, Joy, BK, Iceman, JPT. Shout out to the chat as well. I see y'all. Shout out to Easy Dream 23. 800 subscribers by the end of this year, hopefully. Um,
You got to share that live so we get to the 800.
word. Adar SL, Claude Smith. I see him trolling. But yeah, man, Nets fans is the best fans. We'll be back more soon, more content. Shout out to Alex Torres. He subscribed tonight. Shout out to all the subscribers that I already got and the future subscribers, man. I appreciate all y'all Nets fans. It's the best fans. We'll be back with more content really soon. Thank y'all. Peace.
peace out.